Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Man, that voice crack, already a good start to everything. Yes, hello, everybody. Hello. I hope you guys are having a good day today. My day has been sort of a mixed bag. I didn't wake up that long ago. I had a really good meeting with some admin friends over on Astra. We talked about some stuff, got some stuff figured out, some really cool stuff. I went to go mow, and the worst thing that I could ever have possibly imagined happening while mowing happened. There was, I accidentally hit a turtle. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I didn't even notice it. It was under the grass, and I was just like, no, little guy. Yeah, it was not a good time. I immediately went to my friends and was like, I'm never mowing again. I didn't even finish mowing in the back. I was so distraught about it. Yeah, so that's how my day has been, but I did say in particular that I was gonna do the ARG stuff and looking around stuff today, and so that's what I'm doing. I have to push past being sad about the turtle. Oh my god. Yeah, so hi, again, I hope everyone else's day is going a lot better than mine. But we're gonna persevere, we're gonna push through. Because we have very important things to talk about, I guess, in the sense of, I mean, I guess not more, oh, God. Listen, we have stuff to promote, we have stuff to talk about today. I've learned some things since the last time I streamed. I've discovered some secrets off camera. Not a whole lot, but, apparently more than some people have, so, you know, I'm very happy about that. So we're actually gonna start on that today, because there's two things I want to do today. First off, is going through the ARG and the things that I found out since last time, because again, that's really cool to me, and I think that's really, really fun to look at. But the other thing, and the thing that I am also really, really looking forward to, is the lobby for the event is open for Sunday, which means that we're allowed to just freely take a look around. I already checked, we're allowed to stream on it. I've loaded up some shaders for it, because I would love to see how it looks with just a fancy little coat of shaders. My favorite shaders, of course, Astralex beloved. I actually tested out quite a few. There's really good shaders around, but I'm just so used to Astralex, and I'm like, everything else just doesn't feel right. There was one that was pretty good, but after I tried Astralex, I was like, yeah, okay, this is the one still for me. But we're gonna switch over to a different playlist. We're gonna switch over to the Undertale soundtrack, because... Actually, you know what? No. Do they have the Deltarune soundtrack on here? They do have it. Okay, how long is Deltarune? Oh, it's only 40 minutes, really? How long is chapter 2? You know what? That tracks. You know, it's 2 chapters worth of music, or 8 chapters worth of music. You know what? Why not? We'll play the different Deltarune tracks as we go on our merry way. So we're gonna start with chapter 1. We'll go to chapter 2, and if it keeps repeating over and over and over again, we'll go back to Undertale. Well, I'm sure that it won't be. Like, probably Deltarune's just gonna be for the ARG part, and then once we get into the server, it'll be the Undertale soundtrack, because I can't imagine myself talking for too terribly long about all of this. So, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna play, the Deltarune music. Let me make sure that it is audible. Barely audible. I'm fine with that. It's probably gonna start blaring, because this is a very quiet song. This is from the opening part of it, I believe. Or like you're making your character, and then psych, not really. Yeah. So I got a couple things. Actually, first off, before I do anything, I have a message to play from Isaac, aka one of the people who's been helping me, one of the people who has dipped his hands into the website as well. And I'm gonna pause music. I'm gonna try to remember to actually play it again. I'm also gonna remember to not have my desktop audio muted when I start playing audio stuff on here. Yeah, so I'm gonna play this real quick. I'm usually not one to listen to voicemails. It's a whole thing for me that I'm not gonna go into too much detail about, but I mean, funny little ARG stuff. I can make exceptions for, even if it takes me a while. So you guys, I'm gonna hold your guys' little hand as I play this voicemail, even though I already know what it says. All right, so I'm gonna play it. And then there's one more other thing I gotta play, but we'll get into that as we start. So I'm gonna play this, and yeah, I will talk to you guys after I finish playing it.
Hey, Map Pack Clone. Just talking to you to let you know that I'm on my way at my grandparents'. Don't know why I felt I need to say this to you, but I'm just here. I'm excited to bully you. You know, I've made slight changes to the website. Also, you're welcome to play this voice message at the start of your stream. Tee hee. I don't care. I'm just here. But yeah, I've made some slight changes to the website. You'll probably notice them. But here's a hint, if you want one. Um, Maybe listen to the person who made the website. Bye bye.
But yeah, so there's that. There's that. First off, Matt Pep clone, really, man. I just like ARGs. I probably am gonna become a Matt Pat clone by all this is done. I'm gonna make like a fake thumbnail, pretend like with a fake like game theory logo about all this. But yeah, so we got a little bit of a clue. Well, first off, we got told that the website updated, which is sick. We'll have to poke around that a little bit. I haven't really checked out the website since the last time we streamed. Like, okay, I have been poking around the website. I haven't poked around since he sent that voicemail. I haven't poked around because I've been going back and I've been taking notes. I've only gone through like 2 pages of the website, and I already have 14 pages of notes. That includes screenshots and the like, though, so it's not like too much. Probably like only half of it is text, really. And even then, sometimes some of it is cipher stuff, so we're not gonna worry too much about that. But we are gonna worry about is actually switching over to that. Please don't pull up one of my other windows. Okay, cool. Oh man, the aspect ratio is all off. Hang on a second. Let me fix that. That's gonna bug me if I don't fix it. We're just gonna there we go. Alrighty. Yeah, I keep all my stuff in windowed mode just because it's easier for me to move stuff around, especially while I'm streaming. And I guess I must have accidentally changed the size at some point of this window, so whoopsie daisy. So this is actually, well, first off, I'm gonna do the thing I did last time. We're gonna worry about this later. We're gonna worry about the doc later. We're gonna worry about this later. We're actually gonna promote the actually, okay, we're gonna see this for a second. I'm gonna promote the Twitter and stuff first. So again, this is all for charity. This is for in order to help with Project Hope, aka helping with the Gaza crisis going on. If you would like to donate, I'm gonna pull up the donation link. But this is the Twitter. This is an easy way to get to the donation thing. If you want to donate, we're more than we were before. We're at $44.01. And again, once the actual event starts, I'm gonna be donating as well. And yeah, this is again a cause that is I've been following and that has really sort of touched my heart, and I really want to support in one way or another. So again, if you have the means to, a donation would be very much appreciated. There is goals. So for instance, Isaac's gonna make a cake. If we get to 50, which we'll definitely get to 50, I'll make sure we get to 50 because I was already planning on donating 25 at the very least. We've got musical teasers. We've got the cutscenes getting turned into Undertale like cutscenes. We get some drawings, another musical teaser, a podcast, Daryl taking over, which I need to figure out who Daryl is. I think that's one of the other things I need to figure out today because I've heard about the elusive Daryl, but I haven't got a chance to actually see anything about Daryl. Let's see. There's a FNAF stream probably from Isaac as well. The cast actually voicing Undertale for 450, the goal, and then there's a little bit of singing. There's some Pokemon. It's just a bunch of fun stuff. Also, why did you decide to come up right now in order to give me an audible notification? OneDrive. I hate OneDrive so much. Yeah, okay. So OneDrive aside, That is everything from the donations right now. Who knows, maybe if we continue on with the donations, they might add more goals, because the original goal was 500 and they've added a little bit more to it since then. So who knows? We'll see. We'll see what they have in store. But again, if you have the means to, it'd be really cool if you donated to the cause, to Project Hope, in order to aid with the Gaza crisis. And again, the actual event is going to be on Sunday. I believe it starts at, it's either, I think it's 2 p.m. EST is when it starts. I think I got that right. But I'm going to be streaming a little bit earlier. I'm also going to be streaming some tomorrow as well to get ready for the event. So we're going to be making a whole thing out of this, a whole shebang. If I didn't have a birthday party on Saturday, I would be sure to be streaming as well for Saturday in order to get ready for stuff and maybe figure out some more lore things in the meantime. But we don't, unfortunately, I don't really have the time for that. But yeah, it is how it is, unfortunately. But in the meantime, I am going to, let's see, we'll close out of the, actually no, we'll just move the donation to the front. No, that's a different window entirely. Yeah. We'll close out of just the normal Twitter, although, yeah, they've been doing teasers every single day since they've been, like, giving updates. I believe they're actually, like, test streaming for the weekend event leading up to everything right now. So that is something in order to take a look out. They got a lot of fun games they're going to be playing over the weekend. And that's why Isaac isn't in the Discord bugging me right now, so... Yeah, they're setting things up for the rest of the weekend, so I'm sure that he'll be joining us in just a second, though. But in the meantime, I believe that's about it. There's other links as well to their other socials like TikTok, YouTube, and stuff like that, but we'll worry about that later. In the meantime, though, I'm actually going to get to some of the stuff that I figured out since the last time that we did the ARG stuff. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to go to that document that I posted, and this is going to be me teasing Isaac as well if he misses me going over this whole document, but he's not going to, because there's a lot that I need to talk about. And I'm not actually, yeah, you don't know. We're gonna start with something that isn't at the top of the doc, so that way I can start playing music afterwards. So the last time that we looked around the website, there was a lot in the website, but there was one of the things that we found, which was this audio file, right? And as soon as I played it, I knew it was a spectrogram. There's a way that you can just tell by the way the audio is that it's a spectrogram. And I'll play the audio again so that way you guys can get a good listen to it. So I will mute myself. I'll turn the volume down because it was really loud before, and it's kind of a grating noise. So if you have like audio sensory issues, just be aware of that. You might want to mute until this finishes playing. It's only 20 seconds, but again, it's a little bit grating in order to hear. And we're gonna be playing it again. I'll give you guys another warning. So, yeah. So we're about to play this. So I'm gonna mute up, and I will talk to you guys afterwards. All right, so there's just the audio file by itself, and again, it really like reads to me like a spectrogram. And plot twist, I was right. Yeah, not really plot twist. We knew this was coming. But I'm gonna go ahead and actually show you guys a spectrogram because I actually found a website that actually visualizes spectrograms. So we're gonna go over on here, the spectrogram analyzer, and actually, fun fact, this file, the file that it is. Oh, please tell me that didn't pop up with my. Okay, it popped up a bunch of, like, my Minecraft skins, and I was like, oh no. Yeah, this file is actually titled We Know. So, I'm gonna play this for you, but I want you to keep in mind that this title is called We Know, and I will play it through once, normally, and then I'll play it through, and I'll be pausing as we go through it. Because there's one, you'll see once this actually plays, there's one part in particular I want you guys to see. So again, I'm going to mute up, we're going to load this file in, and we are going to let you guys just see this for yourself. So I'll be back in a sec. Oh, it turns out I don't even need to pause because that's the part I wanted to pause on. Yeah, so when you look at the spectrogram, and I will pull up my, actually I won't pull up my notes because, let's see, so it says only you know the cause and effect even if the subtitle has changed. And then there's this character who I don't know at all. My brain is telling me keeper of some sort, right? Because the last time we did this, we figured out like the keepers are the people who are basically protecting the mindscape in a sense, and there's one with purple hair, which I don't know. Maybe this is what that is. Maybe it's actually purple hair, and the rest of it is I don't know. I don't know. Either way, this character shows up in the spectrogram that mentions cause and effect and all that sort of stuff. So that's one of the big things that I wanted to show off before we actually continue on. I'm going to actually play the music again because that was, I think, the only audio file I needed to play. The rest of them are mostly things that do with text. So we are going to... Oh, my voice crack. Hello. There we go. I'm gonna be taking sips of my water. I actually have water for once. Not like a soda. Actual water. Yeah, we're gonna go on here, and I'm gonna show you the thing that I also took like an hour or two of my time out in order to figure out. So on the Twitter, there is this block of text. This block of Wingdings text that I pointed out last time that was on the Discord. It's a whole bunch of Wingdings. There's no, like, plain text version of this. It is just like the smileys and the frowny faces and all that stuff. I'll actually load it up as the actual file itself. It's very blurry. Some of them are really hard to make out. You kind of have to guess on some of them. So I took 2 hours out of my time in order to translate. Okay, it was probably like 1.5 at most. But it was still a bit of an effort in order to get all of this translated. Because again, I didn't actually have the plain text version of this, but I figured it out. I brute forced it, essentially. So, I don't want to open my shader pack. We're gonna go and open this again. I'm gonna show you the Wingdings version first. This is all of the text, all of it figured out. I can't get this face to turn into this face, by the way. I've tried copying and pasting so many times. It just plainly just wants to stay as that little face. So I will let it be that little face for now. Yeah, this is the actual Wingdings version of it. Except for these, I accidentally forgot to... I typed it in the wrong side of the translator that I was using. So it shows up as the actual letters there. But those are, in fact, the letters that are used for those two. And the translation, it's very W.D. Gaster, and it reads this. Isn't this interesting? Very, very interesting. This isn't a normal timeline. It's strange. The photon rating's still negative. Even though we are still underground, I can tell we are connected. Connected to a world held up by silver string, a world that shouldn't be going down the path it's going, yet it is. Show yourself, Keeper. We must learn from each other. What do you two think? And, like, I'm pretty sure that last line is literally just the ending of the Gaster text. Because I remember being really into, like, the theories about Gaster. I never, like, did the translation stuff myself, which is why I said last time, like, I don't know how any of this works. But I did look a lot into, like, the theories, because people really like Gaster. It's one of the things people talk about the most about Undertale. And so I'm pretty sure that's how it ends. But I know that this is different. Especially because, you know, it mentions Keeper. Like, it mentions show yourself, Keeper. So, like, yeah. So, there's a couple things that are interesting. I'll bold them because I didn't actually bold them in this version of the document. Which I'll have to look at the actual W.D. Gaster, like, text in order to see if this is the same or not. So, photon reading is still negative. That reads to me as something to look out for, like, photon readings and stuff like that. I don't think... This is stuff that we already know. We already know the characters are in the underground in the events of CC5, Connection Conundrum 5, like the event that's happening. The characters are still underground, and they are connected. The silver string thing is really what makes me go like, huh? What does that mean? Yeah, silver string. World that shouldn't be going down the path it's going, yet it is. Obviously, show yourself, keeper. We must learn from each other also is one of those things that strikes my interest. Because that shows me... Okay. So it kind of shows me, in this instance, that Gaster knows something's up. I'm assuming this is still Gaster, right? I'm assuming that this is the canonical, like, Gaster from, like, the events of this. So Gaster knows about keepers. He knows what those are, at the very least, because he names it by name. We must learn from each other. So, but he doesn't know the entirety of how the, like, connection works. It's still weird. It's still strange, right? So to me, it's seeing, like, Gaster's being like, whoa, hey, we're still here, but there's, like, a connection that's suddenly formed. That's kind of strange. And also, actually, the shouldn't be going down the path it's going. Also strikes me as odd. Like, through this conversation, it seems like he's like, whoa, hey, this is kind of weird. Hang on a sec. There's a connection here. And with this connection, he's learning more and more. Right? That's just my initial thoughts, though. Again, who knows? This isn't even on the Twitter. This is from the Discord. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on with this one, but who knows? Well, maybe we'll figure it out. But I'm feeling like the photon readings might be something important. From here, I started going through all the pages I went through, but I only got through like 2 of them, and you'll see what happened as I continue to go through everything. You'll see that I was gonna write down everything just like surface level from the like homepage, which we'll start going through. We'll start going through everything again, right, as we're going through this. So this is the website before. I don't think I've actually reloaded anything. So everything should still be mostly the same. Let me go through and do this. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like everything is about the same. However, there is something I have also figured out from this as well, and it has to do with David. David. Yeah, so, I'm not going to say it right now, we'll get to that point in the doc, but I have figured out what this block of text means, I figured out what that block of text means, I figured out what one of the later blocks of text means. We're figuring things out, boys. We're figuring things out. But I'm not gonna talk about it too much. We'll get to it when we get to it. For the meantime, I'm gonna go back through the White Rose Festival's, like, page. Which, by the way, I didn't realize it at the time. Some of these images are actually drawn by, again, someone that I know, Ket. So yeah, shout out to Ket. Ket's cool. Ket's done a lot of art for the server, it seems like. But this isn't the page I need to get to. Where's the page I need to get to? Da-da-da-da. Where is the... Okay, well, I didn't actually pull it up. So I'm actually gonna pull up, let's see if anything's changed. Yeah, I don't think the images are actually changed from here as well. I'll go through them and, like, check just to make sure that there's nothing changed about the lobby images from the last time. It seems about the same, though. Okay, so everything kind of looks about the same before we actually get into things and stuff. Yeah, it looks like the links are still borked up. Okay, alright. I think this is still... So we're gonna go to this... The thing that I was wanting to go to. Because there's something that I, like, clocked in the middle of this. First off, let me go back to here. That I don't remember if I brought up. I know that the Shining Gem Desert I brought up. I'm pretty sure that's what the Desert Division named off. I'm pretty sure that's what Isaac said in the chat as well. But I didn't go through my, like, actual chat from last time that I streamed, so I don't know for sure what was said. I probably need to do that, especially with the voice note we had in the beginning. Stubble is the company that makes the White Rose wine. This is something that we get confirmed later on as well. But again, we'll talk about that later. It's something that I didn't get a chance to actually talk about because I didn't really clock it last time as being important. We have a live performance of Welcome to the Day. I don't know if Isaac's character is named Isaac. I know that's the same icon as his YouTube, though. So I'm pretty sure that's Isaac. Shame is unveiling a new project, which might just be, who knows, maybe it's the Moon Division thing. We're not entirely sure. There's an error image, and this is the thing I really want to, well, okay, this is one of the two things that I really wanted to bring up. The error message with the awaiting input graphic, which, where are you? I just opened you up, please. There we go. Yeah, this graphic right here, this graphic. And then this graphic right here as well. Both of these graphics have something that I find kind of interesting. So I'm going to start with the awaiting input. The awaiting input is actually also on... Where is the page I'm looking for? The teasers. Okay. It's the same graphic that's on this particular computer with a pressure plate next to it. Now, I don't know for sure if this is important. I don't know if maybe they just reuse the same graphic because, it's a computer screen, maybe. But maybe there's something that might be to it. Maybe there's something that might be to it with this particular computer. If I can figure out where this computer is in the lobby, I think that might help us figure out some things. But I'm not entirely sure. And the second thing, and again, this is maybe less of a point, but it is important because it is brought up a couple of times. The jukebox has a name, by the way. I'm sorry I forgot the name of the jukebox. I'll have to ask Isaac whenever he gets in here. But there was an image in the lobby of the jukebox little guy. At first I thought it was just the notes. I think I brought up the notes last time as being the same. But actually the little guy's there too. Except for this one thing. The notes aren't exactly the same. They're close, right? The colors are the same. Except they're in different places. So the blue is where the orange should be in this image. The yellow is where the purple should be in that image. And there's a fun thing about this little guy in particular is that a transparent image of the jukebox was shared on the Discord with a winky face. And I've learned since then that a winky face means that something has changed about the website and is lore related. So I'm starting to think that maybe going to this little guy might be something that we need to do once we actually get into the lobby. Because I can't figure out what else might be important with this little guy right now. At least on the website. Who knows? Maybe there's something that we'll figure out as things go on. We already went through the audio file, though. As we continue going on. I don't know. This isn't anyone we've seen before yet. There is something I want to try once we actually get back into the website stuff. We're gonna go through the rest of this document because again, this is the awaiting input. This is the same graphic as the other thing. This might be important to check out. I did the crossword. I had to do the crossword just to see if there was anything possibly, like maybe they all lined up and made something in particular. Not really though. It was kind of just a cute little crossword. I thought it was kind of funny how the words die and win were next to each other. I don't know if that's something. We're not entirely sure. But it's something. It's something to keep that we have done, at the very least. The script, there wasn't anything in particular that I could figure out too much from the script. Simply just because it is just the script for the musical, like the opening number of the musical. Which again, it's cool. It's very cool that is included in all of this. But other than one mention of Charlie on the CCU section, there hasn't been a whole lot connecting to this moment. I will say though, and this is something that maybe if we have time before the actual event, I will look more into, is that on this, not on this page, but on the actual CCU page. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, on here, this image in particular is actually a thumbnail. I didn't actually think about it until afterwards. This right here is a thumbnail, right? This is a thumbnail on Isaac's channel for for one of the videos that he's done, like in the past. So I didn't think too much of it. Again, it's something that I might just need to look into once we actually, I don't know, once I actually get the time to do so, I guess. Yeah, that might be something to look into, but I believe he said something about it last time in the chat as well. So it could also be nothing, and I'm forgetting what was said. Yeah, other than that, let's see. Let's go back to the document. There's this image, which I've actually been trying to figure out what the things on the side are. I'm starting to think that maybe, like, this is just a hunch. This is just a hunch. That there is a possibility that these things up and down next to the logo, those actually might be, like, beacon beams or something like that. And my brain is only thinking that because maybe, just maybe, they're beacon beams because that could be the silver string that was pointed out by Gaster. Again, it's not, like, it also could just be like, oh, you're being puppeted around. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably what it means, because, you know, the image on, where is it? Where are you again? Here has a puppet. So, who knows? Maybe that's it. I mean, it's purple hair. Who knows? Maybe that's a keeper. We're not entirely sure of anything with that image right now, though. Unless it's in the musical demos. It could actually be in the musical demos. We're not gonna... Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot that we don't really know for sure right now. There was a cards image, which... The only thing that I really could figure out from this that was extra compared to the others is that this card that's flipped backwards, this card looks like it's covering a name tag. It's either a name tag or a pocket, honestly, but I don't feel like if it was a pocket, they would be covering that. They could. It's very possible. But I'm pretty sure that that's a name tag. Which means that this guy right here might be someone from the lab. Like, you know, the whole organization. But again, we don't really know for sure. We don't know what's going on. And then there's whatever this image is. I still have no idea. It's something to think about as we continue going on, but I genuinely have no idea what this is. I'm gonna take a little sip of water. Hang on a sec. Hydration check for everyone. Ah, there we go. Okay, so now we have the CCU update tag, which again has a little guy, has this little guy. We were given the clue, look up, for this one. And so I looked up through all of the images that were included in this. So there's a couple of things. There was that image, which was, again, linked to an update, a bunch of, like, website updates and stuff. So again, there's something with that little guy that I think needs to be said. But also, there was an after hours thing, which is going to be starting soon, which if I could think of a question to ask, boy, I would ask a question. But I don't know for sure. Hello, Gravitate! Hello, I'm going through the small part of the doc that I have right now. We're going through the rest of the ARG stuff that I figured out in the middle of streams. Since last stream, I should say. And then we are going to hop onto the server at some point. So, yeah, fun stuff. But yeah, right now, it's just a lot of, going through the past, and it took me so long to figure out what look up meant, but look up meant literally look up. It's in the description of the channel. It's in the description. It literally says, I believe, on there. And I have a feeling I know where I need to put this code. Which is why I have an idea about where the cause and effect thing that I pointed out earlier also needs to go. But yeah, this is where I figured out that the winky face means it changed. The winky face on here was also the same date the jukebox was posted. I figured out, right, that there was actually an AMA form, which, while I haven't actually... I'm glad you looked up. Yeah, it took me way too long. It took me way too long to just look up onto the description. But, you know, we got there eventually. It took way too long. Yeah, other than that, though, again, I haven't done this yet, because I want to figure out a good question to ask the AMA stuff. But there is also an AMA that has a couple of little bits of information that I figured out. So we figured out that stubble is from a different country entirely, Revocare, which has not been mentioned anywhere else. We just know that they do business with Shame. And that's all I thought that I was gonna get until I actually looked at the form, which I'm not gonna open up obviously because I'm not gonna show you guys that link. I don't trust y'all. I don't trust y'all on here. But just out of guessing about all the characters that are on here, my guess is that these are all current employees of Shim. Which means that people that aren't mentioned here may possibly not be. I'm not entirely sure about that, though. It's not confirmed or denied or anything. I just know that these are the ones that have questions. My brain really wants to ask if Thomas Reed is okay. My brain is just like, I want to check to see if my favorite American is okay. Yeah. But there is one important thing in the rules of this doc. One important thing that doesn't have to do with any of this other stuff. Although I will say that Georgie not being listed despite being one of the heads is an interesting case to me. However, January 10th, 2018, I think is such an important thing to specifically bring up and not where all of the university, like the uni researchers died, this is where the Black Void showed up. In the, in this list right here. Oh, okay, that's different. Wait, I had you loaded up. You look you were the same. Okay, well, I think we figured out how the website updated. Yeah. For context, I think it's just been me talking to myself for a little bit. I literally looked at this in the beginning of my stream, and it was still the same form as last time. I don't know. Maybe this isn't what updated. I don't know. Hey. Okay. We're gonna not worry about that. We're gonna go back to... Okay, actually, no. We're gonna show the... Yeah, this... Actually, wait. Hang on a second. Yeah, January 10th, right? Hang on a second. Did I... Yeah, okay, alright. It is still January 10th. That is still the date that, where the Black Void first showed up. Oh, but now we've got... Ooh, now we've got numbers. Oh, You've activated my trap card. You've activated my trap card about the EMU... Or EMNU numbers. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a little bit. I think we're literally about to scroll onto that part of the page. Yeah, okay. Alright, so. This is perfect timing. This is perfect timing, actually. So, in the meantime, since the last time that we did thing, I actually decoded what those numbers mean. So, I had a feeling. I had a good feeling, right? Because when you look at... Let's see, let's pull up the actual website. When you look at... No, not that one. When you look at David's number... Right? It starts off with a 4 and a 1. And to me, that immediately read as, oh, 4, or D is the 4th letter of the alphabet, right? And A is the first letter of the alphabet. And so I figured, okay, maybe it's just like, okay, I thought of a couple different things. At first I thought it was going to be like a specific like code word. And then I kind of went back and forth like, okay, maybe it's just the letter. But no, that doesn't really make sense, blah, blah, blah. But eventually I came back around to it being the same letter, and so I actually went through and translated all of the numbers that we've found so far. So this one right here, this one obviously is David Allen, right? So DA, 22 is VID. Yeah, A, 12 is L, 12 is L, E is 5, and then N is 14. Yeah. So that's David Allen. We have that one. That one shows up quite a lot, obviously, because David is David. There is one other one in here that I think is very interesting, though. And it is this one. This number right here. There's one other, but I can't remember where it is right now. But it might... Honestly, it probably is going to show up in here because now we have the numbers. So that number right there. Watching this while setting up for CCU 5? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, no, I'll be actually hopping on the server once I get done going through some of the new stuff, because now we definitely have seen some of the new stuff. Get a sneak peek of it, honestly. Yeah, this number right here, is actually, let's see. It is this phrase right here. Do you know whose fault it was? And I went through and I put the whole number in, and then I spaced it out because of the different characters so you can see what character is which. And I think that's such an interesting phrase for that particular moment because it is talking about the white rose remaining inside, right? And it's talking about the Great Reset. So I wonder if what that question refers to. If it refers to the Great Reset, or if it refers to the White Rose being, I guess, put away safely. We're not sure yet. There's a lot of things we still need to figure out. And there was one other number, which I think actually was on. Hang on a second. I think I'm remembering now. It was on here. Yeah, you can see this is still the old version of this particular thing. It was blacked out a little bit. But in here, I actually also figured out that this is Michael. 13M9I. It refers to details, just don't classify. You know what? Yeah. Fair enough. Understandable. But yeah, this one's Michael. We learned that Michael is the one that dropped the pen in the first place. So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, so Michael has a lot bigger of a role than just not liking the Goop Monster. Because for now, the Goop Monster was just kind of mentioned as Michael not liking it. Everything else, however, doesn't he doesn't mention a whole lot. Thought it was obvious? When you just have a number, it's hard to tell who does what sometimes. Yeah, actually, since this updated, I will actually refresh this page, and I will see if anything else on this particular page updated. Yeah, I'm still thinking this is important in some way, but I don't know exactly how just yet. So we're gonna keep, let's see. Yeah, because see, now we got the updated list here. Not that, oh man. Oh no, I've already forgotten the obvious thing that I said. Yeah, let's see. I don't think anything else on the page has changed. Yeah, I don't think anything else on this page has changed. It is just this has updated. So that's about it for the notes that I had right now, because it was literally just decoding of all the numbers and letters, and then of course everything else that was talked about. However, I am going to go ahead and do one thing that I wanted to do, which is... Let's see, I don't think we need this page right now in particular. So I'm actually going to use this because I'm pretty sure the code goes into here. Yep, there we go. Our Lord has called upon our help once more, and we must answer the call. Salvation. Is there anything else on this page? Not really. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Now, I don't know what to do with this right now, but it's interesting to know that this, in particular, has brought us to this crack. Let me actually grab this image. Let's see. Oh. Pixel layer 7. Oh, is there a lot? Do I have to find more? Do I have to find more images? Okay, alright. Okay, so we might be on the hunt for more images. So I wonder if this might be... I don't remember if I tried this. Oh, if I could spell the word cause and effect. So I was thinking because it's capital letters, Yeah, okay, no, it doesn't. Alright, fair enough. I wonder where that code works there. I don't know, actually. Yeah, I'll keep this page up for now, though. Let's see. I'm just staring at it now, like, where does it also... Oh. Like, where does it also make sense that why this would be here? But I don't know. It also doesn't help that I'm bopping to Jevel's music now. Yeah, it kind of makes me wonder if there's other code words that I definitely should be looking out for. Like, for instance, let me see. Let me actually... I'm pretty sure this isn't gonna go anywhere, but I can still try. We'll try to put you in here. Boop, boop. Yeah, okay. Although I will say, something I noticed with... Maybe there's other codes you can enter if that one works. That is probably true. I just have to figure out what codes I'm looking for now. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it is interesting to me that this page looks like this. Like, most of them just don't seem to, like, work in that way. However, let's go to this one. This one in particular is different than the rest of them. Oh. Hang on a second. Are you just a white image? You! Oh my god! I just realized. Wait, hold on a second. How long has this been a thing? Oh my god, I'm about to throw hands. I'm about to throw hands with this particular page. Yeah, so hi guys. Hi. So I'm gonna throw this up because I was like, huh, well that's weird. I don't see why that would suddenly be a little blank right there. That's kind of odd. And then I squinted at it a little bit and I was like, wait a second, those are I've seen those before. Yeah, so let's pop you up here. You can barely see them. Oh my god. I bet you were laughing at me last stream, huh? You were like, man, this dork didn't notice there's text right there. Oh my god, okay. Okay, alright. Alright, I'm gonna... Google changed the error screen, which made that more obvious. Oh, you know what? Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I knew it was different, and I was like, at some point, this has got to be important. Turns out that point was right there, actually. It was literally right in front of me. So, you know what? I'm gonna very quickly... Do I have my... Okay, alright, hang on a second. We have important things we need to do. Da-da-da. Let's see, let's get out of that. We're gonna load up my art program, actually. We're gonna throw this into there. And then we're going to turn the tolerance down to 0, essentially. Actually, can I just change the contrast of this image? Da-da-da-da-da. Not particularly. It's being a little bit of a pain in the butt. Da-da-da. God, I literally was trying to figure out how to do, like, contrast and stuff the other day. On this particular thing. Da-da-da-da. Sharpen? Sharpen? Actually, I have a better idea. I'm going to convert you to be a vector layer. Monochrome? No, it's so close to being the same color. Okay, well, gamers. We're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, and by that I mean I'm gonna have to hand paint all of these. So I'm actually gonna load up my screen for my art program. Oh, it's also not properly centered. Hang on a second. We're going to fix you. Boop. A little bit more of a scoot, little scooch. And one more. There we go. Close enough. Close enough. Alright. Yeah, no, I know you were, because you were like, oh, no, wait before doing that. You know, you should probably wait a little bit. I'm almost half tempted to ignore this and do it out of spite. I'm kidding. That's way too much work. So we're gonna do this on a different layer. If I have to guess, let me see. I don't have my actual, like, tablet set up right now. E, F, E, H, I, J. Oh no, that's not it. That's not it at all, because that's a repeating thing right there. Yeah, no, that repeats a couple of times. Okay, alright. So it's not just an alphabet, it is a phrase, it looks like. Maybe it's another put away. Oh. Oh. I was so close though. Alright. One of these days, I'm just gonna brute force and be like, I've got enough information somewhere. Alright, we're gonna put you away, though. We're gonna put you away. Little neat corner. Little tidy little corner for now. We're gonna go back to the screen. That is something we have in our pocket, though, that we now know. God, how many other things have I just glossed over? I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that too much. I'm gonna be blissfully unaware, I think. Okay, God, I don't even know where I was before that tangent happened. Oh yeah, okay, there's other codes somewhere. I just don't know what they are yet. We'll figure that out, I guess, as we go along. But for now, there is one thing that I know for sure that I want to check out. But, okay, I'm gonna get off of this page for now, so that way I'll just browse to the website. I'm pretty sure this is about the same still. There's some things that updated on the website, but I don't know if this is one of them. Everything looks about the same. So, let's see, I'm pretty sure this is still the same form. Yep, okay. Actually, yeah, there was one of these that worked, didn't it? Hang on a second. Oh yeah, yep, that got to that. Yeah, computer scientist, media manager. Okay, all of these are about the same. Yeah, material manager and media manager are still the same. Let's see. Website guide, did you change it all? Nope, seems about the same. Yeah, we're just very quickly getting information. The thank you pages, I believe. Maybe it's time you listen to the site manager. He left you a note after all. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Are you referring to the voice message? Yeah, well, we'll go back to the. Yeah, hi Keeper. Hello. We're going through the ARG stuff again. I'm getting slightly bullied by the people who developed this, lovingly, of course. Yeah, let's look around. Actually, did I ever highlight this message? I swear to God, if there's an invisible message somewhere in here. I'm referring to the note he left you. It's rude he didn't read it. Did I not read a... Did I not read a message? My brain is just like, oh no, oh no. Yeah, this is the secret page. Is there a particular note somewhere that I should be looking for? Like, the only one that I can think other than this is this. Oh my god. Don't tell me. 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 Okay. Huh. Made it bigger for you. I tried to fix them, but it keeps giving me errors. Please forgive me, but you're gonna have to live with it for now. Again, sorry. P.S. We know about the data leak. Yeah, I did read that note. There is broken links. And there is errors. Now, my big problem is... I don't know what... Refresh the page... Oh... How much bigger did you make it? I swear to... The page is refreshed. Oh, I'm gonna switch over to chapter 2 because I'm going into a new chapter of me losing my mind. Okay, so links are broken. There's a data leak that happened. Actually, hang on a second. That sounds familiar. That sounds familiar. Hang on a second. Yeah, I'm a little stumped right now. No, it's all good. Did you make it bigger again? Alright, I'm gonna have to throw things at the wall and see if they stick, I think, at this point. Like, this is obviously a clicked link, right? It's purple, underlined, this is a link that is broken. However... Yeah, that one also... Actually... Wait... Hang on a second. Are we just gonna try a bunch of different, like, capitalized letters? Is that what we're doing? No, okay. Although... Oh my god. Hang on. Where is... Give me your number. They're case sensitive. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not sure if authorized users where I'm supposed to be putting this. Or if it is just with the home stuff. Okay, alright, gotcha. Okay, that's why I was like, huh, is that the broken part of the link? Okay, so let's just go through, you. Okay, so we found something. Velvet, okay. Velvet system. It's so quiet, isn't it? I like the quiet. Want to know the truth, researcher? That's a link. I appreciate the hints. Thank you so much. It only took you, like, being like, hey, stupid, there's a thing you need to put in here. Alright, want to know the truth. Ooh. There's the image again! Oh my god! They got to layer 2, yeah, baby! Yeah, no, I was like, yes, I'm gonna dig into everything that I don't need right now. Yes, let's go. Alright, are you cool with me playing this audio? Because is this the, oh, I know this is the ARG. Okay, alright. Okay, so this is specifically the ARG. Alright, okay, alright. So, we are going to... Let's see what we got here. We got Pass Me the Wine, Alexander Season 1, Cause and Effect Finale, and then we have Brightest Start Demo. Where do we want to start first? Let's keep looking. I like that image so much as my Twitch profile picture. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Let's see, we've got Shards of Memories in here. Nothing in the Community tab. Let's see. Encore, let's have one final performance from our puppets. Okay, alright. So that's definitely giving me that the silver strings that I mentioned earlier is definitely, like, puppet strings. Okay, got it. Okay. So let's, first off, let's subscribe. And then let's go ahead and... You know, let's start with... Let's just go through the playlist. Let's see. What's in this playlist? Okay, so it ends with the video that's public. Okay. So let's go ahead and play these videos. Let's actually go ahead. I was like, man, it's not gonna take me too long to get through all this stuff. You know, we'll be going into the server pretty soon, and then I get to the second layer of the ARG. If maybe by a couple of hints, but you know, maybe just a couple, just, you know, 17 million. Okay, so we're gonna actually pause this. If there's ever a point... Our non-canon... Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Alright. I will not look at here, then. At least right off the bat. I don't know. I'll do this on my own time. Because I love stuff like that. I mean, obviously, I'm doing, like... This is the second stream I'm doing talking about this stuff. So, we'll talk about that at some point. Or at least I'll look at it at some point. So instead, let's just go ahead and watch this one. Because this one feels very related. I mean, this one also feels related because it's also public, which means that it is canon by that logic. So we're going to start with this one, though, and then we'll go back and watch the other one because it's 20 minutes. So let's go through. Let me actually turn the volume on.
Summer's almost done, and I don't feel any older. Winter's coming up, and as the nights get colder, I wonder, did I waste my time waiting for those bells to chime? will I find that I will always be alright. Waiting for the bell to chime. Now it's time to say goodnight. Rose, come on, you gotta get out of bed.
Prism, what if I don't wanna?
Well, I'm strong enough to drag you out of bed. If you resist, it won't be my fault for your injuries. And besides, you're gonna be the brightest star. Or just as long as you get out of that damn bed.
Ugh, but what if I want to sleep instead? Isn't that an option for me?
No, because we have to go to school. And the longer it... Oh, my Lord, Rose. I seriously don't understand how we're still friends. Every day I come into this goddamn house and drag you out of this goddamn bed, and all you do is make life harder. You're gonna be the brightest star. Just listen, the stars above, they glisten, shining down on us and watching the day pass by. Just listen and hold on to the feeling that's inside. You will be alright, my brightest.
Are you guys done yet?
Ow.
Can we leave? It's kind of small in here and it's hard to breathe. Ugh, just look at the mess.
Oh, that was so cute. Oh my god, I love musicals so much. I love musicals so much. I'm so glad that part of this has to deal with a musical. Listen, it's old. Like, listen, it's charming. It's very charming. You did an awesome job. Like, I really enjoyed that. Oh, that was so cool. That was so cool. Listen, we only get better with time, right? It's also, I was about to ask, like, hey, are you cool with me? Like, I didn't realize it was gonna be the song from the musical, and I was just like, oh yeah, right. Like, it's called Encore Encore, so I probably should have guessed. But, like, I probably should have been like, hey, are you cool with me playing your, like, possibly your singing? There's, like, 4 musical teasers on the website if you can find them. Ooh. I'm definitely gonna be on the lookout. I know there's the one, like, hang on a second. On the actual... Where is it? Where are you? The copyright free? Alright, cool. That's awesome. It's like, hey, you solving the ARG. Nope. Nuh-uh. You get to be copyright strike. Yeah, okay. This is also what I was talking about. Hey, it's this picture again. The one that, Isaac uses a lot. So, probably related. Oh, you know what? That's probably why I find me with that image. Yeah, okay. I see what you did. Yeah, I actually did check out some of the CCU OST. If it was on Spotify, because I play a lot of my music through Spotify, I would definitely be like, oh, let's play that. I know you specifically said, like, you aren't gonna be putting on Spotify, though. But who knows? Maybe I'll load up SoundCloud one time, whenever OneDrive decides to stop giving me notifications in the middle of streams. Yeah, no, this is the musical demos, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's at least 2 of the tracks, right? Or is that let's see, did you mean like 4 links or did you mean 4 tracks somewhere on the website? Where was I looking at? Spotify cost me money. Yeah, no, that's understandable. Yeah. Trying to balance the cost of things versus, like, the want to do stuff is a... Actually, okay. So, this is the website. This is one I was looking for because I was like, okay, this feels like it's like another musical song. Now that I'm looking at it, 4 teasers hidden on the website. Okay, gotcha. All right, I will keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind as I poke around, poke and prod at this thing. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a musical song that pops up at some point. Welcome to Today feels like the title of a musical song. Especially because it's a live performance, obviously, by Isaac, aka the one who just sang right. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to maybe hearing that at some point. But we'll see. So let's go back. Let's go back to YouTube. Because let's see. I really do want to play this video, which by the preview, I'm just gonna say possible flashing lights warning. I don't know if that's mentioned at any point. So I'm just gonna click. We're gonna see what's going on with it, and we're gonna see what the silly little thing that's going on with all of this. Oh.
Hi, I'm Alexander, your manager. I've been tasked to talk about some stuff you may encounter on your trip with us here at Shame Incorporated. First up, our testing department. Here, we aim to test the limits of human capability. We'll design state-of-the-art testing challenges for our test subjects, or family, as we call them here at Shame Incorporated, but it's cheesy as all hell, but let's move on. Second thing you'll experience here at Shame Inc. is our experiments. This will contain entities such as the mind control zombies created by our late Dr. Jamie, or laser sight children created by Dr. Louise. This department is our most secretive department, so I can't tell you much. Just make sure not to step through the door, as there is no way out. And that concludes our tour of the facility. I'll see you soon. I can't do this anymore. And you know this, David. No, David, what the fuck, man? Hey, David, get back here now! No, open the door, David, you mother...
Alright, I'm gonna pause for a second. Because that was a lot in 5 minutes. And there's 20 minutes in this whole video. And I don't want it just to be watching the whole video through and then talking about it. So I'm gonna go through the last 5 minutes. But thank you for the clarification. Yeah, no, I figured. At least I figured that it probably, like, well, actually, no, I had no idea. I'll be honest, I was just like, ooh, Isaac gets to show up again, because Isaac, you know, is a character that shows up, and I was just like, ooh, okay. That makes sense. And then, but you also saying that also makes sense, especially because Charlie has a couple of mentions, especially for, like, finding Charlie and all that stuff. Yeah, so I'm gonna go through, because there's a couple of things that I looked at, and I was, like, pointing at my screen, when I wasn't, I'll admit, I took a drink of water, and I started choking on the water at one point. I was like, oh, ew! So yeah, I'm very glad I have my mic muted. But I'm gonna go over to the beginning of this video. We're gonna come back to the 5-minute mark, and then we're just going to immediately play the next 5 minutes. So we're gonna... You! I've seen that little bow tie thing before. I've seen that little bow tie and the little, like, fluffy thing on the shoulders, because... And Isaac, you weren't here for this part. But because, if I go back to my document, if I scroll back up, you're in the spectrogram, you silly goose, you silly goofball. I saw you before, I've seen you. So now we know what the cause and effect thing is, like, maybe it's specifically from him. So now I'm thinking, and I have not been paying attention, have I? Kind of want to hear your reactions, ha ha ha. Alright, I'll keep my microphone unmuted for the rest of it. I just took a drink of water and was choking. It was like, yeah, that was probably a good call. But, yeah. So, I've seen this character. You and all have seen this character now. So now we know whomst, or as I put, whomst. I don't know how to pronounce that either. At least a little bit. This character is very, very important, it seems like now. So I'm sure we'll be seeing more of this guy. I'm sure that's the one that is kind of being a little bit of a turd, a little bit of a dingus, a good old Alexander. Or maybe not good old Alexander, we'll see. But very clearly directly speaking to... Actually, no, it's speaking to Charlie, actually. It just so happened that Alexander was the one that we got to see the information from first. But yeah, a little bit of a spooky guy right here, distorting a little bit, and then the Fallout system loads up, and we gotta have a couple of names here. So first one is Alexander. I'm just gonna try to do this off the top of my head, which I probably won't be able to. Let's see. So we're actually gonna load up the thing that I have for the EMU numbers, because I had that loaded up because I was gonna show you guys what I did, but it's actually really good that I had it up, seeing as, you know, we now have a bunch of new EMU numbers. So 1911 818. So 19, 11, 818. Obviously, it's going to be undefined at first, so we just have to figure out what the... So if you just try to space them out like that, it doesn't work. So I'm going to guess... Sarah, yeah. Sarah seemed like the name. That would makes a lot of sense for. I don't think we've seen a Sarah yet as a character though, so that's interesting. We got. I'm sure we're about to see most of these, or at least some of them. So I don't know which one is about to be shown next. Let me see if I can glimpse. Not really. Okay. So let's grab the 2015-29. So 2015-29. Obviously, this is that letter because 20. There's only 26 letters of the alphabet. 20 is probably Tabby? Maybe Tabby. Tabby does seem like a name that could be had, but let's see. I don't think anything else makes sense unless it's Tavi. Could also be Tavi. It's definitely not that one. And then there's Babby. Babby. I think Tabby or Tavi makes the most sense, but yeah, we don't really have confirmation exactly about which one that might be just yet. Let's see. We've got 31, 22, 545. 31, 22, 545. Okay. Clyde. Clyde definitely feels like the name for that one. So yeah, we got Clyde. We've got Tabby or Tavi. We've got Alexander. We have an error message from my... Yeah, and then we have... Let's see, 11, 5, 20. 11, 5, 20. Obviously, not gonna... Cat. Huh. That's a familiar name. My brain wants to just go with Cat. Because I don't think anything else actually makes sense with this. Yeah, no. No, Cat's the only one that makes sense. Huh. Alright. I was not expecting to see Cat show up in the ARG. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, alright. So, I wonder... 101115 dash... we'll just keep them spaced out. So, 101115... And then we'll do a second word that is the other... Because I don't know if dashes are accepted. 1825114. So 1825114. Okay. So let's see. Jake Ryan! I've seen that name before. That's a familiar name. Yeah, because Jake Ryan wanted the dark mode, I think. Actually, is Jake Ryan? Hang on a second. Let me go through it, back through something really quickly. We're gonna grab... we'll grab you for now, so I can just, because I can't remember what tab I had everything open. CCU. Okay, this isn't the page I was looking for. I'm trying to see, just because I know Cat is... Actually, yeah, let's go to the Encore stuff, actually. Okay, so maybe it just so happens the Cat happens to be a character as well. I'm not entirely sure yet. We'll have to actually pay attention. But okay, so Jake Ryan... It's kind of interesting that Jake Ryan has a dash in the middle of the name. But yeah, okay. So we've got Alexander, we've got Tabby or Tavi, we've got Clyde, Ket, the other one, which I've already forgotten. Listen, we already went through it. It's on public record now that I saw the name of that one. Okay, so that might be something to poke around with. Let's see, we're on the Velvet System 2.3, so again, that might also... Jake Ryan is the villain of Very Broken Universe, and... Oh, okay. You know what, fair enough. Alright, let me go through, let me just scrub through again. Not canon as well. Gotcha. Okay, so Alexander Wells has the ability to view messages, project files, the Velvet logs, record updates, the update files, change password, username, disabled security, unlock cells, which is a little bit concerning, Alexander Wells. A little bit concerning that you have those abilities, but you know what? We're not gonna worry too much about it right now. We're just gonna assume that those are completely normal. We're not gonna assume those are normal, but we're gonna say it like it is. But yeah, this might be a page that at some point we might have to try. Because in my head, because I'm thinking of the logs, right? And in the thing that we still haven't got to, because I wasn't expecting to go to a second YouTube page, it mentions specifically logs. So I wonder if Alexander Wells might have some information that we need to grab at some point. Yeah, there's 13 unread messages. Let's see. So let's see what we can get from the unread messages. So there's Toby Carter, there's William Maxwell, there's David Allen, and then there's Jake Ryan. So Jake Ryan saying sorry for signing something. David is talking about payment, about a desk job. William Maxwell is fine with meeting at Shim, and then Toby is possibly changing something. I don't know. We don't know exactly what just yet. Oop, I don't mean to mute that. I mean to keep that open. So we're gonna jump through. I'm actually gonna play this a little bit. Okay, we're gonna stop it there. Would you like me to bring the documents that were saved from the fire? It's not much, but they got as much as they could. Bring as much as you can. Every document could be useful to us, even if they don't relate to him. I have an opening at 7 p.m. on a Tuesday, if that's okay. Shall I meet you at Shame, or will you meet me in the manor? I'm fine with meeting at Shame, if that's better for you. Now, we've heard mentions of a manor before. There's a manor, that was... Let's see, where is the... There you are. Yeah, the manor, which could be that. Actually, have we gotten a date for any of this yet? Or is it just... Hang on a second. Yeah, okay. Doesn't really matter that date. Let's see. Did we ever get a date, like a starting, like a booting up? Oh my god, it's this date sort of message. We did not. Okay. So we don't really have a date for any of these right now. Let's see, on any of the messages there, no, there also isn't one on here either. Okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, no, that makes sense, I will keep that in mind. Keep that in the back of my noggin. Okay, let's see. At the moment, we don't really have too much. Although, it wasn't here, I believe. Yeah, it wasn't this. It was... First off, we see this image again, so that's good. We also get a little bit of audio from Alexander, which I'm gonna put down, and then I'm gonna play a little bit.
On your trip with us here at Shame Incorporated. For a stop, our testing department. Here, we aim to test the limits of human capability. We'll design state-of-the-art testing challenges for our test subjects, or family, as we call them here at Shame Incorporated, but it's cheesy as all hell, but let's move.
Okay, so now I get why they kept saying welcome to the family. So, family is what they call the test subjects, which are like the... Actually, wait, did they call them test subjects? Hang on a second. My brain is just like, wait, did they call them?
Human capability. We'll design
Yeah.
It's cheesy as all hell, but let's move.
Yeah, okay. They call the test subjects family, which I mean that's what the research like uni researchers are is test subject, aka family, in a sense. Yeah, at the moment, I mean it at least shows why family keeps being brought up so much, like a lot, in a lot of places. There might be more to that though. I don't know. My brain is just thinking there might be a little bit more to this. So we'll see. We'll see as time goes on with it. Let's see. Let's play a little bit more.
Second thing you'll
Actually, ooh, hang on a second. I only just like clocked on to okay. So let's actually read the text. So state of the art testing challenges, time bomb challenge, cooperation. You're part of that family now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Testing to break the limits of human capability without breaking the mind. And this last one, which made me suddenly go like, oh, wait, hold on a second. I'm not actually reading this very well. Use data in order to further projects, silver strings, wine operative, etc. Silver strings, literally the thing, literally, hang on, I'm gonna, like a crazy person, I'm like, yeah. This thing, connected to a world held up by a silver string. We've seen that. We have seen that phrase already. This is the silver string is important now. And again, I'm pretty sure it's a puppet thing now. I'm pretty sure it has to do with puppetry. This world is being puppeted by something. I don't know. We'll see. And then also wine operative. We've been told in other places that like the wine company has nothing to do. However, this is directly against that. This is directly saying, no, there is something to do with wine here. So there's something going on here. We've learned that we've been lied to a little bit by the company. I mean, obviously, like, that it happens. It happens in this sort of thing. But, like, we've learned that specifically there... yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm going to repeat myself 3 times if I don't tell myself to stop. And there's one more thing that gets mentioned right here that we specifically don't get. I specifically have seen the opposite of that information. I'm just excited how you get over the website. I'm excited to see your reaction. Listen, I love finding out stuff. I love digging into stuff like this. Okay, all right. Let's play, because there's one line that starts getting said right here that I'm like, wait a second. I've read something completely different to this.
experience here at Shaming is our experiments. This will contain entities such as the mind control zombies created.
The mind control zombies is something I've seen before. Right? This was actually mentioned on the Discord. Let's see. In the AMA thing. Now, I have to actually see... Let's see. This was 2022. Was this AMA posted before or after the mind control zombies were brought up in here? Yeah, this was... Yeah, no. This is way after. So someone else has gotten here. Yeah, Keys in the Discord mentioned, are your mind control zombies ethically sourced? After hours, we'll answer a lot of your questions. All right, bet. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it a lot. But yeah, no, Keys mentioned, are your mind control zombies ethically sourced? And there was this whole thing where they were like, we don't have mind control zombies. Could you be mistaking us for someone else? Now, unless this was like a previous company, which I'm assuming not, because it mentions Shame, like the Shame building, that this is something that they indeed do have. So again, we've gotten shown another case of us being lied to by the people representing Shame. Basically like, hey, listen, like we don't have that sort of thing. We're just sort of brushing it under the rug. So it's cool to know that we're getting some answers unraveled. Obviously nothing we can ask like the people, like, we can't just go into the AMA like, Lamau, you're lying. Because obviously they would be like, Lamau, get wrecked. You can't answer questions again, ever. That's something we know, though. So let's see. And the video cuts out. And then we get this image. which is very familiar to me because it is very familiar to the image that is... Where are you? Where are you? Here you are. Okay. It's very familiar to this image right here. The image with all the cards covering this character. This person, I mean, obviously is important. Duh, obviously. I mean, this person was important before, but now is directly tied to actually, like, being like, hey, yo, that's funny. CCU full name was going to be Connection Conundrum Unraveled. We're connecting to the dots and then unraveling them and uniting them and insert all of the other U words that work for this. But yeah. Yeah, there's this funny little guy, which is very, like, the same guy as before. And then he mentioned something about if you keep pushing yourself, you know, you're only gonna get hurt, right? And somehow, I'm pretty sure this is... I don't know exactly where this audio is from, but I'm pretty sure it's... I've heard it before. 4 aces, but who's the king? I'm gonna get... is this guy at this moment. Yeah, then he... Yeah, so this is Charlie. So I warned you, Charlie, stop watching. And then the tape continues as normal.
Department is our most secretive department, so I can't tell you much. Just make sure not to step through the door, as there is no way out. And that concludes our tour of the facility. I'll see you soon. I can't do this anymore. And you know this, Dave.
Yeah, so I'm gonna assume that, you know, Alexander gets done saying this, like, oh my god, welcome to the facility, here's, like, what you need to know, blah, blah, blah. And then, at this point, something pretty bad happens, right? I mean, obviously, duh. Like, from how the rest of this particular part goes, obviously something bad happens. But he's like, I can't do this anymore, this is, you know, this is not worth it. And then Pop Goes the Wheels starts playing, he starts freaking out. Let's see, we had Unraveled, United... untied, unwoven, unthreaded. You know, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, any reason in particular you went with a U word? Just out of curiosity? Right, and while that's being answered.
David, what the fuck, man? Hey, David, get back here now! Open the door, David, you mother...
Wait a second, hold on a second. Did he say the name that I thought I just said there? Hang on a second. Did you say the name I thought you just said? Hang on. I'm gonna pop that volume up.
Hey, David, get back here now! Open the door, David, you mother...
Did he just say David? Did he just say David? David? David. I'm starting to think I wasn't that far off about me wanting to throw hands with David. God, David! I swear to God, if David is the villain of this entire thing, like, actually, I'm gonna laugh my head off. Yeah, so... Oh yeah, and obviously, bad thing happens. It's music box? Oh, is this a Jack in the Box? Cause, let's see. It looks like there's a time on there. Like, it had a time on it. There's a handle, little things. Obviously, the blood. And usually, Pop Goes the Weasel plays with the Jack in the Box sort of things like this. So, it's not impossible, but, I mean, we're only a fourth of the way through a video that's 20 minutes long. Yeah, other than that, I think Pop Goes the Weasel just plays normally. Yeah, you've seen this before, it doesn't get easier, so Charlie, in this case, has seen what happens before. And is going through these files for some reason. And then this guy, this fella, comes in and basically is like, you should stop watching. Charlie doesn't, obviously, sees what happens, and then basically is like, And this guy basically is like, all right, you've seen the, yeah, I don't see why you decided to keep watching, but go off, I guess. Yeah, how would you look somewhere else, huh? Devstein just called him Jackie. We love Jackie. That's not what you should be focusing on with that collection of words. Oh boy. Oh, is it because... Oh, I see. I see what you've decided to do there. With the thread, with the silver thread. You know, unraveled, like unraveling a thread. Unite, untied, like thread. Unwoven, like thread. Unthreaded, you know, like thread. I see what you've done there. I see what you've decided to do there. Yeah, we love Jackie. You know what? Jackie's pretty sick. I like Jackie too. Do I think maybe probably shouldn't be murdering people? I don't know. Who's to say? I'm not gonna tell a man what his hobbies should and shouldn't be, honestly. Okay, I think at this point we've caught back up to where we were, because, yeah, it's just the Velvet system is loading. And, yeah, so I'm gonna keep my microphone... If I mute, it's because I'm taking a sip of water, and I don't know if my microphone will pick it up. Let's see. Hang on a second. It does a little bit. We settled on United because it made sense to us. It's, you know, charity. Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense. All you gotta do is scramble a couple letters and you get untied. And that, you know, rope, you know, thread. It works out. It works out. Also, you tie a rope together, you unite it. I don't know. I'm not gonna... Yeah, you all know the name's cool, so therefore. Alright, I'm gonna continue playing the video. Again, if I mute myself, it's because I'm taking a drink of water, because talking for a long time hurts the throat. I will try to play it again, or... Yeah, no, I'll just keep pausing as we go through it. Wait. Hi. Yes, I literally just said, oh my god, I'm gonna let this play for a little bit. I only just clocked. Hang on a second. Yeah, so, obviously, like, this is a thing that I should have pointed out earlier, but it's only, like, really like, oh, hey, because I've seen this graphic and now my brain is like, oh yeah, right. There's... that I've seen that graphic before. And usually it isn't associated with, Velvet usually just has a little, like, cute little character, right? So I didn't really, like, connect the dots to it. God, I've got to have just the... Okay, well, I've got, like, 3 different versions of this particular thing. So we're gonna go to here. Yeah, so Velvet's, like, logo isn't shown anywhere on here, right? It's like, here's the little robot, you know, here's the cute little robot. I think even on the... I think the first time we really get to see the logo for it is... It's not even here. This doesn't even show the logo either. However, I'm pretty sure... And again, I could be wrong about this. Oh, it's not on here either. Hang on a second. There's... The logo's somewhere around here. Yeah, okay. Here it is. Here it is. So this is the logo for... the Velvet system. I didn't even clock that they're just the Velvet system. Like, I was like, okay, maybe that's just like an error or something. No, I'm pretty sure that they are just the Velvet system. Okay, alright, okay. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on... I mean, listen, I already was keeping an eye on them because I had James in this team. But, like, I'm just gonna have to keep an eye... just eyeball emoji over the Velvet system. Alright, cool. Okay, that was just my sidebar because my brain didn't, like, clock, like, that much about it. I don't know why. Like, like, it literally is called the Velvet system. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tired. The brackets. Yeah, do the brackets show the... Hang on a second. Yeah, like these, you mean? They kind of do, but... I know my brain is not processing what you mean by the brackets, but maybe I'm not supposed to. All right, I'm gonna play the video a little bit more. Yep, we're still on Alexander Wells. What are the update files? Ooh. Okay, so obviously we've got, 1 through 10. Then we got Alexander no, Alexander please, Alexander listen, Alexander. And then it goes back to numbers. Okay, so it's not actually... Okay, so the numbers are still showing up. Like, normal. Oh. Now, what were you? Hang on a second. I wonder... Okay, that's something to keep in mind. Actually, you're gonna have to forgive me for full screening and making it so you guys can't see everything for a second. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep that in mind because I think I have an idea of what that might be. Not like the words. I don't know what the words say at all in the slightest. But I think I might know how to solve that one. It's a clue that I've had since, like, the first page of the website. And I'm not entirely sure. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it works out. But we're going to play the video. So we're going to 10.
Update log 10. Progress has been made with subject White. The gash in his chest has mostly healed and he can walk again. What interests me, though, is that he doesn't seem to remember what caused that gash. White seems to confide in Sarah, though, which will be useful. His sister, Bethany, seems to be hesitant towards interacting with us in any way. Further attempts have been scheduled. There's currently no plan to let the siblings see each other. End log.
Okay. I don't like how Alexander has cells and then says stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie. And we got Dylan evidence, MP4. Oh, wait a second. God, I love subtitles. I love subtitles so much. Yeah, Dylan was hurting and you saw the warning signs. He's gone now. Is that also a Charlie moment? Should I just assume that any mention of Isaac is actually Charlie? Ooh. So hello, little fella. Now Isaac used Charlie. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I didn't know if it was just that instance or because subtitles can be switched out if you had changed that. Also, purple hair makes me think this might be one of the keepers. Just immediately. But also, just... Hang on a second. I have to go back to... Okay, so there wasn't ... Just the "isn't this interesting" made me instantly think of the Gaster phrase that was translated. So, I do have to wonder if maybe they actually, like, there might be some sort of connection there already, but it's way too early to tell. It could just be the immediate, like, immediately shown, oh, hey, no, there's more to it than that. See, back to basics. Keep trying Charlie. That one isn't... Cat made the pixel art? Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, it's very cute. Yeah, that one didn't have the actual, like, speaking noise, the other one. Oh, it's just over the... No text box for you. Hmm. Oof. Hmm.
Uh-oh, an error has occurred. Please reset the velvet.
Okay, so... Uh-oh, spooky SpaghettiOs. That's not good. But also, another one of the... Oh, eventually we're gonna get the code for this. Eventually we're gonna get the cipher, or I'm just gonna brute force it eventually. I'm so tempted every single time I see one of these particular, like, cipher things. Okay, so... A lot just happened. I mean, yeah, very not good things happened, obviously. So, like, body getting dragged off, that sort of thing. But my brain is listening to the little, like, doots in the background, like the little, like, pixel things, and my brain is thinking, huh, you know, that's very odd patterns to it. I don't know if maybe I'm thinking too hard into this right now. This is something that we'll have to come back to if we don't have any other leads. But my brain is thinking, man, what if either, like, the notes maybe could correlate to something? Either that or, like, it's Morse code, just, like, hidden as little, like, cutesy little doots. I don't know. Because there was one point in the middle of there. There was one point... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe Morse code. That part. Right there. Yeah, stuff like that is making me think, okay, maybe that could be Morse code right there. And I'm not entirely sure about it, though. But my brain is also thinking that the actual, like, notes for this part, because let's actually listen to the beginning of it, if it actually, like, holds a jingle. Belbot's last play, the name of the beeps and boops with a lot of secrets. One of them is not Morse code. Okay, alright. Gotcha, that is something to keep in mind. Actually, is there any links to Velbot's last play? Not really. Is that a Twitter image? Hang on a second, I'm opening you in a new window because I don't... Okay, alright, this is an old card of yours. I was like, wait, this is from a while back. Okay, alright, I will not show that off unless you want me to show that off, your old card for your projects. But in the meantime, I'm going to, let's see, we'll go back through here. We've got you again, and then we'll continue playing the video for now. Is that the same? No, it's different text. Okay.
Are you sure you want to do that? Or you want to do that? Or you want to do personal
I've skipped forward a little bit. Hang on a second. Alright, please don't. No idea what's on there. Yeah, I got you. No, I clicked on the Twitter because I was like, maybe the Twitter link. No, the Twitter link is connected to some I guess your guys' name got snatched and some like crypto company has taken it. I'm like, man, out of all the things that could have taken your guys' like old social name, it was a crypto company. Okay, alright, let's get back. So, trust me, memories are forever. Yeah, there's definitely something to that. Because I have to imagine the background noise is also something that's important. But again, it's one of those things that, like, I don't know that much about audio stuff to immediately know what's going on with it. My brain was like, okay, maybe it's like another spectrogram, but I'm like, no, there's not enough noise, I don't think, for that to, like, properly work out. I mean, it's possible, but again, I wouldn't know for sure. Yeah, so just something to think back on. We know that there's secrets there, we just don't know what could be there. Yeah. Okay, so we're back to text. Charlie, again, Isaac is Charlie in all the situations. Listen, it may not look like it, but it's going to be okay. Trust me, we've been through a lot together. Just please listen to me for once. Trust me, I'm sorry for what I did. Just please, please. You're on the edge. I know you were scared. I'm here to help. Don't turn me away again. I can help. Charlie? I didn't want to do it. I was scared, Charlie.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce to you the brand new wine of our beautiful town, the White Rose Wine. Developed by science, it cures everything but sadness, the blindness.
Okay, alright. We just had a couple things pop up, so do not comply.
I introduce to you the brand new wine of our beautiful town, the White.
Yeah, so don't listen, don't comply, don't, like, get the wine, essentially. So, let's see. Drippin's newest wine, the White Rose flavor, developed by the same people you know and love. $9.90, man, that's some cheap wine. I don't know what the currency over in Redwood is, but if it's even close to the US dollar, like, that's some cheap wine. And there's text on the bottom. Actually, does it just keep saying do not comply? That's weird.
Rose Wine. Developed by science, it cures everything but sadness, the blindness, the deafness, your crazy Uncle Jimmy conspiracy theories, organ failure, the cancer. Pick it up from your local grocery store for only $9.99.
Right, that noise right there definitely sounded spectrogram-esque. That noise right there, the little, like, twinkly noise, that definitely sounded spectrogram-esque. So that might be something to grab the audio from and be like, yoink, I'm putting you in the spectrogram to see if we can figure out what this is. Or shows, I don't know.
Not so fast. You can't leave, Isaac. We can stay here. Together. Forever, Isaac. You won't leave. We will be here. Forever.
Nothing stays forever, bitch.
imagine like the villain coming up and being like, we can stay here forever. And just be like, no, boom. You know what? Good for you, Charlie. Good for you.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Build it up with iron bars, iron bars, iron bars. Build it up with iron bars, my fair lady. Iron bars will bend and break, bend and break, bend and break. Iron bars will bend and break.
All right, so I'm gonna pause for a second because I'm looking at the voices, right? So we knew Alexander Wells was in there. Let's see, and Toby's name got changed, right? Toby's name got changed. Yeah, okay, so now Toby Williams. God, David's voice was somewhere in here? Unless that's David. I'm gonna laugh if that's David. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so... So, Charlie basically just... Well, definitely shot that character. However, I mean, that doesn't mean that they are for sure gone forever. They keep showing up, after all. That is the same character we saw in the other spectrogram. It's the same character from the beginning. It definitely seems like there's a little bit more to this fella than, you know, just getting blasted. So let's listen to this out. There's still a lot more of this video left. Use cover right before the video air. You'll hear David's voice soon. Oh, okay, got you. Eventually, I'll get to hear my arch nemesis. All right, let's play. Hold on a second. Hold on. Did you just glitch the text, or was there more to that? Let's make sure that that was just glitch text. Yeah, okay, it was just glitch text. Got it.
Build it up with gold and silver, gold and silver, gold and silver. Build it up with gold and silver, my fair lady. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. London Bridge is
Something I caught his interest.
falling down.
It's not easy to reach by the sound of it. He seems to be struggling. He goes, returns. Now it sounds as if he's climbing. And there is a rumbling sound, a furious shout, a thundering crash. Tremor runs through the old place. You can feel it buzzing in the bones of your feet. Maybe this is how it all started. What stirred up the memories? For memories are like dust, in a way. They settle over time, almost invisible, but still there, waiting.
Okay, this is just my brain being like, wait, hold on a second. Okay, I knew that expression changed. I knew that expression changed. I was looking, I was like, I'm pretty sure he wasn't smiling. I'm pretty sure that wasn't the case. You silly goose. He didn't think I would, you thought I would have noticed that. Alright, Alright, a little bit more still. By that, I mean still 5 minutes more. Ugh, Charlie! Oh, Charlie, honey! No more screen to protect you, no more riders to blot you, no more Alex to save you, break the tape. Ow, alright. Okay, I'm gonna come back this way. Oh, wrong way. Ah! I saw that subtitle and was like, wait, oh, hold on. Alright, okay, so we're gonna pop over back to this. Okay.
Hi, I'm Alexander, your manager, and I'm here to introduce the ways you can support our channel. By posting in your yearly subscription to Shame Incorporated, you add another 10 years into our tournament. By giving us a thumbs up, let our higher-ups know that we did a good job. You can also check our Patreon.
Alright, I'm gonna... Let's see. I know that you guys don't have an active Patreon anymore. I'm going to assume that the rest of this video talks about that. Alright, okay, so... We've found another code. We're just gonna go over here. We're gonna go to the first event, I think. Oh no, wait, it was... Hang on a second, I have to pull up the subtitle. Where were you? Skip right to the end? Gotcha. Alright, I'm gonna mute just to pull up the code. Most because I'm not looking to get jump scared while just trying to pull up the code. I was expecting it the entire time. Skip right to the end? Gotcha. Okay, so it was case sensitive, so I'm gonna throw this in just so that I know that I have it, and then I'll go back and skip to the end. Okay, alright. We're gonna keep that there. We're gonna go back. We're gonna unmute, unmute. I'm gonna stare at this little guy for a while. And then we'll skip to the very end. Alright. I see where we need to skip to. Alright, Oh, no, I didn't mean to. No, wrong way. I accidentally clicked the video link. That wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, that's not canon anymore. Alright, there we go. Goodbye, friend. Okay. Alright, we're gonna... So are you the person that we've been hearing about that keeps, like, this world with silver strings? Are you the one that we should really be worried about? Alright, so this is also an important character, obviously. Duh. Hurry dur, man. Imagine that the character... Actually, oh, you've got the same thing that... Hang on a second. You have the same symbol on your chest as... the... Where are you, anyway? There it is. Okay. Well, it's similar. It's not the exact same, but you have the same symbol as this character. Okay, alright. Which kind of makes sense with, like, the purple, and again, the puppeteering thing. Okay, alright. So, character has something to do with, like, the puppeteering and the silver strings and stuff like that. Whether this is another puppet or whether this is the one controlling things, we're not entirely sure yet. For now, he's just this little guy with some blood on their face. And also a really cool top hat. Okay, alright. I will keep this video up, because I'm probably going to go through and see if I can hear... This is updated design on the album. Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, either way, they're both cool designs, though. Okay, but something to keep in mind. Something to keep in mind is this character. This character is on the album art. This character shows up at least a couple of times in this video, and is an actual, like, true blue character into this plot. Got it. Okay. So we're gonna hop on over to the... He's my beloved. Treat them in a maid outfit. I mean, if anyone could pull it off, it's like this character. I'm just saying. Okay, where is 0? Okay, alright. So we're gonna pop this file open. Couldn't preview. Oh. Why'd you do that to me? Oh, it's a zip file! Please don't give me a virus. I know you wouldn't do that. I always have that irrational fear anytime I download a zip file. Okay, well, I can't show you guys this file. Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot in here, actually. Uh-huh. Huh. Okay, so... Just once we'll open... Okay, we can't open the index in there. Okay, so there's files. There's definitely files from, I'm guessing, the first... It's got application extensions. Is there an exe in here somewhere? There's credits. There's rich text documents. See, there's resources. Oh, there is an application. Oh my god, is this like a full game? Hang on a second. I don't have... Okay, alright. I gotta extract the files before I actually do anything with them. Open the application. Yeah, it took me a second to find the application. Alright, let's extract all of you. Please don't go full screen right away so I can set you up in a window. Okay, alright, game has... Okay, alright. Well, boys, I wasn't expecting to... Okay, we're going to minimize that. We've minimized that application. I'm gonna very quickly set up a scene for this. Now your Neopets password is mine. No. Hello, yes, you can hear me. Okay. I've been talking this entire time, talking about how I'm gonna be setting things up, blah, blah, blah. Not anything important. I was literally just about to start. I appreciate you pointing out that you couldn't hear me, though. Yeah, no, I was apologizing because I was not prepared for any of this, and so I had to very quickly set up a new scene for everything and put in a background, blah, 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 all that fun stuff, so, yeah, we've got it all sorted out now, I think. I just have the desktop audio, so if it has audio, it should play right away. Yeah, okay, right away. Ooh, that's pretty loud, actually. Hey. Why did you make this? So all of these... Okay, that's volume. Okay. Why did you do this mic? Gotcha. So, mic, for some reason, is volume. Everything else, not sure. I'll leave the other settings as they are for now. So, Mike is in Michael, as in Michael Dern. I don't know. Okay. Well, I guess we're doing a new game. Okay, I was not expecting any of this to happen today, but we roll with it. Actually, before I start, I'm gonna ask a simple question: is there going to be music in this, or should I start up some music for the background? I'm guessing that's at least what some of that actually, hang on a second. So probably one of these is music, probably one of these is... This one's sound effects. Everything else, I don't know. We'll go ahead and turn everything else to 60. Yeah, no, definitely. Alright. You know, we'll just figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go along. We'll figure out if we need music as we actually play. So, new game. Oh! There will be once you do something, so put some music on yourself. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, we're gonna go back to the Deltarune soundtrack. And I'm gonna actually put it in, because I forgot to put in the actual thing. So it's playing right now, but you guys don't get to hear it yet. So, add existing. We're gonna add the music. There we go. Now you guys can hear the lovely Deltarune music as we go through this ARG. Alright, so got purple hair, which might be a keeper. And then we've got blue hair. Oh my god! It's this thing! It's the thing that I had no idea what it was. Okay, alright, alright. The pieces are coming together, gang. The pieces are coming together. Okay. Give me a name. Now is this for the clock, or is this for the... I wonder, if I do something silly... Hang on a second. How many characters can I have? All of them that I want. Cool, cool, got it. How do you... Oh, how do you... Uh-oh. I don't actually... Okay. Okay, so what if I put... Oh. A... N... D... E... R. Just out of curiosity. Alright, the clock is now Alexander. I guess. So, what are all these for? Okay, so... Alright, so these don't really... Okay, so there's bounding boxes everywhere. It's very upbeat for us going around a box. Yeah, I know I should go into the circle. I'm gonna wait. Just checking to make sure. Boop, boop, boop. Alright. So the clock might be named Alexander, for now. Nothing to do with these, I don't think. Unless there's secrets behind them. And then after this, we'll go on to figure out... Actually, let's see. Okay, okay. Alexander is the name of the hero, like the keeper, and then we got Lucius as our... Unless we don't, and that's just a default RPG Maker thing. Either way, we're gonna be Alexander for now. Oh. It's not something I thought I was gonna say either, but it is something that happened. Okay. What skills do we got? Okay, we can heal. We can do a spark. That's about it. Okay. It's a placeholder? Yeah, okay. I figured that's what it was. Alright, status. Formation. Okay, that's about the same. Okay. Maybe it didn't like the name Alexander? Gotcha. So, let's actually... I mean, yeah. Yeah, I don't think the clock liked the name Alexander. But I can't fix it, I don't think. Now, what else could I put in there? Let me poke through the files a little bit before doing anything. So there's an... I wonder... Let's see. There's a file inside of this, right, that just says my name. Well, it's ABC123, and it just has my name in, like, underlined and stuff, so I wonder. First off, let me check. Yeah, okay, on the... That page doesn't show anything, so I wonder if... On the website? Oh my god. Alright, we're going back to the website. Hang on a second, fellas. Hang on. Surprise! Maybe looking through layer 2 would help. Okay, alright, so... We have to go back to the YouTube as well. But this is also something important. At some point, we're collecting all of these. I can't wait to get the cipher for these. If we ever do get the cipher. Or I'm just gonna... Okay, no. Hang on a second. I'm gonna say this right now. That is definitely a period. That is definitely a period. There is no other way that 3 of those would be used in a line. That triangle is a period. So I think I was right on last stream where I said that the stuff at the end was punctuation. Okay, alright, sorry. I had to say that. Because I looked at that and I was like, no. Alright, we're gonna go back to the YouTube channel. Let's see. Yeah, we can't really go onto the... Let's see, Alright, maybe there's some other, like, descriptions somewhere. Channel... Let's see... Maybe on brightest start? No, okay. Is there any subtitle? It's auto-generated. Okay. Alright, so it looks like... Unless it literally... Hang on a second. A-L-E-X... Okay, it was a 10-letter name. I wonder... Alright, hang on a second. We're just not gonna save. We're not gonna save at all. We're new game. Hello, friend! I've come back to give you a name! So, Alexander the Clock is not the name, so... Let's see, how many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If we're looking through layer 2 specifically, there's only one name that stands out right away as having 10 characters. It's because of that dash, so I'm gonna pray this isn't case sensitive. It was Jake. Jake Ryan. Actually, no, wait, no. No, it doesn't. It has 9. Okay, so... We have not found the name we're looking for yet. Unless it is... Let's see. Alright, let's go back on here. You haven't gone through all of layer 2 yet. Okay. So there's more that I'm missing. Gotcha, gotcha. Oop, and there's credit. Okay, that's credits for RPG Maker. Alright, well, I'll put you guys back on the game screen in the meantime. As we go and figure things out. Okay. There we are. I don't mean to keep putting you there. Okay, so what am I missing from layer 2? What could I possibly be missing from here? From what I was able to tell is that as soon as I got onto... Also, this was cause and effect, by the way. No, that was the cause and effect thing that the Spectrogram was talking about. You know, there is one... I'm sure that it's not it. There's at least one other name I can think of that has 5 letters through the whole name. Do I want to do that? No. Mostly out of spite, really. Maybe you should read that note from the... Oh! Oh, didn't mean to play that video again. Alright, we're going back to the website, gang. Come on. I'm taking you with me. Okay, so... There's more links that we need to find somewhere. So, let's see if we can figure some things out. So, there's no things on here that stand out to me. I'm still in the game screen? I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Am I? Am I still on the game screen? Yeah, also in my defense about following it and then forgetting about it, there was a whole like some YouTube channel and now like an RPG Maker game. I was like, yes, that has to be it. I wonder though. Oh my god, we finally get to see the documentary page. This is the greatest day of my life. Yeah, let me know if I'm still on the game screen. Okay. Gotcha, okay. I was like, oh, wait, oh. Alright, let's highlight this because it's really hard to read otherwise. Ooh. It is a me problem. Let's see, Lavender Maxwell passed away just last night in her sleep. The sister of the mayor died of unknown causes after 10 years of creating documentaries about her home country and how it's run. Her most viewed documentary was No Shame Here, a 3-hour-long look into the foundations of shame and the company's roles in the lives here in Threadwood. She also exposed the corruption of the past governments with the 5-part docuseries Man, Money, Manor, revealing the corruption and outright illegal nature of the past mayor of Threadwood. This docuseries was the turning point of the election season, which allowed her older brother, William Maxwell, to take spotlight as mayor. Along with this, she also appeared on several shows and podcasts, most famously or infamously, if you're Gideon Gladstones, appearing on an episode of Pulling the Plug, hosted by the now disgraced Gideon Gladstones, where she was called on to debate Gideon on the installations of solar panels on top of lampposts in the town square. She proceeded to rip apart Gideon's entire ideology and bad faith arguments, causing him to lose all sponsorship and fundings. Mayor has no comment at the time, however, a spokesperson for the manor did state the mayor is currently grieving his younger sister's death. We ask you give our mayor some space, and for not to speculate on her death at this time. Thank you. We wish Lavender a good afterlife. She'll always be with us, looking down from the spotlight. We still hear her calling us. Ooh. Ooh. So what is this image anyway? Oh, I can't look at it closer. Ow. Ow. That's mean. Alright. Also, high spammed music. Maybe not exactly the most fitting for learning that someone died. Or maybe the most fitting, I'm not entirely sure. Where is... There it is, okay. Okay, so Lavender's important. Obviously, Lavender was always important. But we're gonna worry about Velvet in a bit. I want to see if anything... Oh my god, wait, hang on a second. I know your trick's funny. Okay, so... Broken is also... Oh, okay, Broken is literally just broken. Cool. I think we already did that one. There was one more that I can remember. Okay, I don't think any of these counted. But actually... reveal is what it was. Reveal. Ow. Unless it's... reveal? No? Reveal? No. Okay. That's rude. Alright, Oh. Broken was like, no, I'm actually just gonna break Lamau. I did type in broken, right? Okay. So we know that's gonna work in a second. It was like, no, I'm actually just gonna break. Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and get these words figured out. Okay. So we've got another. We've got another thing. The future is dark. There's a hand that is missing. It's either missing or it's just folded in and it's hard to tell with the image being how it is. But, like, without an obvious pinky finger. So, like, 4 fingers up. Everything else is hard to tell here. So I'm gonna go ahead and open another tab. God, there's so many tabs open right now. Okay, so we're gonna shove you here for now as well, because I think we got all the information from you, but I want to make sure at some point. There you go. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. No, it's all good. Listen, if there was any link for that to break on, it was broken. Ooh, this is fun. Oh no, there's an actual website. Oh, there's an actual email. Oh. Yeah, hello, how are you doing? We're going through ARG stuff right now. Yeah, I thought I was gonna be doing more stuff on the actual, like, server, but turns out I accidentally stumbled into the next layer of the ARG, and now we've just been doing this. Okay, so let's go ahead and read through some of this. Oh, okay, this is a new one, I think. 20, let's see, which one is this? Let's see who you are before we do anything. 20... I don't know which way this is. Okay, I see it. So it's actually Thomas. Thomas Reed. There we go. Thomas Reed. Okay, so this is... I mean, obviously, this is a page for Thomas, it looks like. Because it keeps mentioning it. Where is it? Here we are. Yeah, it's recovering Thomas's stuff. And these are all emails recovered from Thomas. So the small request from David. Hello, Thomas Reed. If you don't already know who I am, I'm Jessica Guerrero's David's personal assistant. If I'm correct, you are the person tasked with creating a website for our facility. David has requested some things to put on the website. A donation link, less color, no dark mode. Ah, but Jake wanted dark mode. Come on, you really gonna be that mean to Jake? I do have to wonder if dark mode is gonna be a thing that's gonna help us figure some stuff out. Okay, if you could implement these changes by Friday, that would be great. Thank you for your time. Signed, Jessica Gears. Coffee. Yeah, hi Thomas. Tom? I like Tom. It was nice to actually meet you this morning. I enjoyed our brief conversation. Anyway, I'll cut to the chase. Would you like to grab some coffee sometime? I mean, that's if you like coffee. I don't mind tea either. Let me know. Signed, yours truly. Oh, Jessica. Jessica's cute. Broken link. Aww. Just a quick follow-up on email on the site. Nothing big, don't worry. It's just something links are broken for some reason. Like the link to Lavender's documentary that was made longer works. David wants this fixed really soon. And by really soon, I mean right now. He refuses to actually look at the site until all of the bugs are fixed. And I don't just mean hidden. I know you're under a lot of stress, and if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. Just please don't make David angry. I see what he does. Signed, yours truly, Jessica. Mwah. Aww. Tom, what did you do? He is not happy. He begrudgingly took a look at the site and he looked so mad, like 1930s work whistle angry. I need to cut back on the Family Guy. I just watched the episode where Lois goes insane and starts removing things that don't bring her joy. He kept shouting about Alexander and his stupid Avalon project and saying we should have never made that fourth department. Whatever you did to make him mad, fix it now. I don't want to lose you. Signed, yours truly, Jessica Moi. So the fourth department... Hang on a second. I need to look at the language that's used on the homepage. Okay. There has been a space for this department. Unless, let's see. Yeah, no, it's not a division. I thought it was like, it was saying, oh my god, the space division is actually a department, but no, it's not. So, there is a fourth division or department somewhere. What that is, I'm not sure yet. Let's see if maybe there's... Oh, wrong page. Oh, that's also the main website. I'll close out that tab then. But yeah, let's see. Tom, let's see. Where are you? Haven't been to work in days. Did you quit? Your name is no longer in the Velvet system anymore. Please contact me again. I miss you. Shined. Yours truly, Jessica. Moi. Tom. This is what happened to you, right? You do one wrong thing and David throws you away. Tom, if you have access to these emails still, I'm sorry for not stopping this. I have access to your files. I could have stopped it. I could have saved you, but not... Now my own time has run out. Thank you for being my friend. I'll see you soon, Tom. Signed, Jessica. Oh, Jessica. Jessica. Man. Poor Jessica. Poor everyone in this situation, except for David. David can go step on a Lego for all I care at this point. But okay, so there is a Gmail. I don't know if it works. I'm sure it does. I'll keep this open. I don't want to be poking around in emails too much when I don't know what to send. So for now, I think... Yeah, I think the only one that doesn't work on this main page now is the word reveal. That is the only one that doesn't do anything. Just let me make sure. Let me make sure. Let me make sure I actually spelled it right. Yeah. Reveal. Yeah, it doesn't do anything here. Unless it... Yeah, okay, nope. It definitely works. Well, maybe there's just nothing to reveal then. Unless, actually... Oh. Refresh and it should. Alright, I'll trust you. Man. You know, I'll leave reveal alone for a second. Go back home and refresh. Made an oopsie. Oh, gotcha. Alright, man, we're... Let's see. Ah, revealed. I see. There we are. Oh, this is indirect. Okay, so if this one says the future is bright. Wait, is this a little... Hang on a second. That looks like the little Jack-in-the-Box hands. Like the little arms that have all the blood on them. This one says the future is bright, and then the other one that we found that has the future is dark. Okay, we'll shove you guys in the same corner together. We'll shove you guys over there for now. Okay, so we're gonna keep you there. We're gonna keep you there for now. I think that's all the codes on that first page. We're actually gonna shove Thomas Reed over as well. Not that I want to shove Thomas Reed over, but yeah. Okay, so we're gonna... Ooh, there's a lot on here, actually. So I'm gonna... Let's see. We already had future. That's where we got the future is dark from. So here's what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna go to director. That feels like it's gonna be fun. We're actually gonna... You know what? Boop. Open a new site for me, please. There we go. So we're gonna go just put in director. Okay, alright. Ooh, I saw the word king. He's already been shoved enough. Listen, I'm putting him in, like, a corner, but it's, like, a really nice corner, like a beanbag chair, and I'm giving him a little, like, a little glass of milk. I'm giving him a hot cocoa, actually. I'm giving him actual hot cocoa. Don't look, you saw nothing? But what if I did see something? What if I did see something, though? Uh-huh. Anyway, I'm still giving Thomas Reed hot chocolate. You can't stop me. Anyway. I'm gonna ignore the fact of what you said. Alright, so let's read through this a little bit. So we're on director. Can't read any of... Let's let David, good. I'll fight David. I'll personally fight David. For everything that he's done to me so far, and everything he's done to poor Thomas? Nah, man. Oh, David's the... Hang on a second. Speaking of David. David! God, okay. Alright. We're gonna read this first. We're gonna read this through. Okay, so it's really hard to read that other text, so I'm not going to try to right now. I can maybe read that, like, first line where the blur starts. But okay, let's see. It seems like it says, to me, this seems to have something to do with the occult teachings practiced by the king. These occult practices seem to have a traumatic effect on the brain of C. I'm guessing Charlie, maybe? Being in close proximity to these anomalies seems to rot the brain in a way that the brain itself separates from the infected area, creating a fragmented brain. We are looking to the effects of this. The only effect currently seen is possible mental shutdown, along with non-existent attention span. The roots of the white rose seem to spread even into stone and concrete. It has completely taken over blank already, meaning that no one can access the room. Our next report is due blank 1998. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically it. Ooh, look more, that's cool. David. David's my arch nemesis. But speaking of David, I didn't realize, like, okay, so Alexander Wells was his last name, right? Wells is his last name. But I didn't realize David is the CEO? I did not realize that. The CEO of... Is he the CEO of Sham? I mean, I guess it would make sense for how much power he seems to have. Like, over everything, and why everything is classified under him. Yeah, you'd think though. You'd think that it would be mentioned somewhere. Yeah, David is the CEO. So I guess I'm curious as to why that's not a thing. But, you know, we're gonna keep that. I don't know if any of the drawings on the table mean anything either. So, and we're not gonna look too far into it because again, I don't really know what we would be looking for. So let's pull up another link. We're gonna do tester in this one. If I don't accidentally type a Y. Leave 56. Research is dead. Oh. Yikes. Yikeroonies. Well, we've got a number. Maybe that's important. We'll shove you over with the letter as well. Okay, alright. Okay. And I'll save that one for later. Okay. So the only one left on here is Charlie, which, looking forward to that one. Oh, Charlie! Charlie! Alright, okay, well, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind for the future, I suppose. That number will update on Monday? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ew, yikes. Yep, I'm clearly, I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy mode. Okay, let's go through, let's see, we've already been through here. Theories, okay. So theories is the next one. Alexander is actually David's son, not clickbait. Oh, there's a whole, that was an audio file. Okay, alright, we'll come back to you. We'll come back to you in a sec. Let me make sure nothing else on this page. Alright, okay. No, like, image files that I'm gonna feel really silly for missing. Alright, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, are you excited for, are you excited for the charity event? Man. I am. Anyway. Ooh, hang on a second. That's a word that... Let's go! Report, let's go! Okay, alright. Okay, so Clyde is a name we have seen before. Yeah, we'll come back to the audio file in a second. We'll go back to the very, very important, theory. So, Project White Rose. Let's see, Actually, hang on a second. How long, what was shame stand for? Okay, yeah, okay, so it's still the same. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, I don't know why it would update on Monday. Yeah, actually, no, hang on a second. No, I'm pointing this out right now because you weren't here when I talked about this. And I don't know if this is a coincidence, like, just a coincidence or not, because now we've gotten to the point where it's like, oh, yeah, no, people actually just genuinely die. In the crossword, was it meant for win and die to be right next to each other? Because I did the crossword and I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. Anyway. Alright, I just wanted to point that out because I know you weren't here for that part of me talking about the document that I started putting together. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the document. Yep, okay, we're going back to 1997, which is when this started, correct? Oh, we're gonna pull up some stuff again. We're gonna pull up some things we probably shouldn't be pulling up. No comment? Man, I'm gonna find out there's like 30 other hidden words in there. I'm just not paying attention. Okay, so it was... 1962, but 1997 I think is when... Yeah, okay, the Great Reset happened. Okay, alright. I just wanted to clarify that really quickly. Where is that file? Did I accidentally... No, where did you go? Where did I put you? There you are, okay. 1997, project details on the blank. 1997, King blank passed away due to, I'm guessing, meddling with the occult, dark arts, and demonic possession, among other items of similar caliber detailed in the report. His blank, I'm guessing like heir, and then like lists a name or something, lives on. Subject white _1 nor subject white _2 have no relocation in this event, or no recollection of this event. From this point in the report, we will refer to subject white 1 as A, subject white 2 as B, and blank as C. This was done to prevent confusion. This will also be color-coded once printed out for blank names will not be revealed due to all subjects being under the age of 18. The main point of concern for us is the white rose found wrapping itself around C in the ruins of the castle. The rose had a violent reaction after being cut to recover C. According to A, no noted reaction has been repeated. A carried C to the town before passing out and forgetting all previous events. The white rose has been taken into the Shame Project and is being kept in blank, away from all other life forms, plants, humans, and creatures alike. Big blank. Our goal: destroy the blank, remove it completely, or put it in a vessel where it can do no harm. Research into blank. Regain the memories of A, B, and C. Problems: A has no memory of the event, yet remembers C and B, along with a subject called blank, yet to find blank. B states they were not present at the event, yet does not remember C. B remembers something, and A, however. C has no memory, big old blank. To us, it seems to have something to do with the occult teachings. These occult practice seems to have traumatic effect on the brain. Oh, wait, we've already seen this particular... We literally just saw that text. Seems something to do with the occult teaching, blah, blah, blah. That was literally in... the other... Okay, so this is the end of that. Okay, alright, so... Oh god, I'm opening all of these. Okay, so yeah, Alexander Wells is just a researcher. So Project White Rose was, like... And, yeah. Okay, alright. So yeah, David is definitely the CEO of Shame. This has been confirmed now because this is the start of the document, and at the end of the document is where I guess Alexander Wells signed? Yeah, let's put these together, actually. Let's put you together. Yeah, which, actually, yeah, no, that correlates super well with the stuff that's blacked out. Because that is where C, that one talks about... Okay, so B remembers that one person that isn't mentioned anywhere in A. Yeah, but we can't read the rest of it except for the stuff that we got from the top of, like, from this part of the doc. It would be really nice to have part of the doc that, you know, wasn't blanked out, but I guess we'll have to find that somewhere else. In the meantime, let's go back here. Yeah, let's make sure there's no... okay, there's nothing in. Alright, so let's go ahead and pause the music for a second, because I want to hear this very, very important theory about Alexander being David's son. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so I'm gonna shut up for a little bit, so we can both listen to this. And unless, like, I'll keep myself unmuted in case I have one of those, like, whoa reactions, but we'll see. I will admit I wasn't expecting it to be a bop. Huh. Yeah, I was not expecting to hear music there, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, not unwanted. Let's see. Was that literally the only thing that was on that? What was the link for that one anyway? I'll have to go back through and see what one that one was. It was a bang. It was banging. Actually, let me download you. Okay, it's just untitled. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, oh, it's literally, the title's right there. Okay. I keep forgetting that the title is in the corner right there. Untitled Song 6. Okay. Cool, cool. So... This was added to the website when MatPat retired. Aww. Oh, I see. That's why. I got it. Okay, my brain was like, wait, what does this have to do? Because it was theories. It was game theory. Yeah, okay. Alright, I get it now. I get it. That's cute. That's a cute little Easter egg. I like that a lot. Alright, we're going to go back to, let's see, we've already gone through here, unless this counts. Unless you count. No, okay. I figured. I figured it was probably just a highlight. Okay, so on the thank you page, is there any? On the, like, the ad pages? Where are, let's see, any more broken links? think so right here. Nope, this is not where I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to... Not you. Okay, now I remember what I'm trying to get to. It is on the Thomas. There we go. Job listing. And before I hit enter, I'm going to make sure that there is nothing else in here that is needed. Okay, alright, everything else looks solid. Yeah, and this brings us back here, which is what I was trying to get to. So we're going to grab the robots. I'm gonna grab robots. We're gonna plug you in. Oh, robots. Unless it is another case where it is slightly off. So like robot? No, okay. I could hope. I could dream. Again, still nothing. I forgot to highlight this page, so that's why I came back to it. Yeah, okay. Alright, it doesn't look like on here there's anything. Yeah, and this still leads here, so we still don't got anything. So we've nearly found everything in layer 2, so I'd recommend either starting layer 3 or going on to the server, Smile. Now, here's my problem, is that I took a lot longer on this than I thought I would. This has been 3 hours! Oh my god! I didn't realize how long. Like, I was like, man, you know what? It's getting pretty close to when I have to start getting ready for work. Let me just look at how long I've taken streaming. And it's been 3 hours just looking at the, like... Okay, alright, So, I'm probably gonna save going on to the server for, like, man, I might just take a small nap before stuff on Sunday and then just spend a whole bunch of time on the server before things actually start. Now here my problem is I don't know how to get to layer 3. Unless layer 3 is the encrypted stuff. It's 2 a.m. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. for you. Yeah, so you know what? I think I might actually pause for now. Simply because, like, at this point, like, there's been a lot. There's been a lot we figured out. A lot we, discovered today. But I do think that there is some stuff that I didn't get a chance to cover that is going to be in the server. So that's going to be something that I'm going to poke around at. Hopefully in the beginning of Sunday. I don't know. We'll see. But in the meantime, okay. My brain is just like, just make sure. Yeah, bye! Sleep well! Yeah, I'm gonna be ending pretty soon. The last thing I'm gonna be doing is going through the thing that you updated that I actually didn't go through. Yeah, so while you're doing that, I'm just gonna go through and see what I've possibly missed in here. Including whatever this box is. Okay, oh, it's a highlighted box. It's being a little silly. Gotcha. Yeah, for the moment, it just seems like there's some more numbers that got revealed. Which seems to be... Alexander... Yeah, that's a 1. That's an L. Yeah, okay. Alexander Wells. Alexander was the one that did these things. Okay, so Michael's the one that accidentally dropped the pen, but Alexander's the one that took charge and was like, all right, we're going to look into this a little bit more. Then we have, let's see. Yeah, we have new notes as well. So let's see, complete accident, start taking note on the forms. The white corridors where seems to take form memories associated with items, more details in the logs. The white void, there was no notes, just fridge. And Alexander put in the note, let's not talk about this again. This one, and again, this is another white one that I don't think we had before. Endless white tiles. Orange farm, orange. Put in a seed, get plant. And then we have the Black Void, and this is the date that was mentioned with the... What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, with the form saying, like, hey, don't talk about this date. We also have the portal breaking, so that's what these red things mean. Is like a portal issue. So red means there was a portal issue, which means that after the plaza... Oh, okay, yeah, the portal broke. Yeah, that's why it's all red here. Okay, got it. Yeah, although I'm guessing that just the black just means it's either redacted or like people were working on it or something like that. So let's see. So the Black Void happens, portal use gets blocked for a bit, and then they continue working on it. Alexander in particular feels like being watched. Also seems the mind tape had a reaction to 0 and has permanently changed. Yeah, there we go. It has permanently changed. Because we suddenly went from white to a bunch of other things happening. So we have Sweetland, Sugar High, you know, little silly things. I don't know if this is just blacked out, if this actually has events to it yet. But we'll see. We will see. So let's see. Yeah, and then there's didn't get a chance accident. Okay, like accidentally did some things at some points. Also, this being like this is... Oh, it's because someone else is on the document, I think. I probably have this open up on another tab somewhere. Yeah, empty castle matches perfectly with the ruins. Something was definitely following us. Okay, got it. And this is where the monster pops up. Explore a bit more. Exact replica of the manor in Dreadwood. Yet there's no one here. Monster showed itself more. It seems friendly. More details in the logs. It lied. Michael brought up a grenade. Which, you know, that makes sense as to why Michael was so... Something happened right here, like, pretty bad happened, to where it, like, really made Michael want to kill it. Which, you know what? Fair enough. Yeah, then we go, nope. Which is from Michael. Yeah, that's Michael's, because it has a ton of zeros. Let's see. All my coworkers were gone. Yeah, Stanley Parable reference. And this is where 1 happened, but they blocked the portal use afterwards. There was a worrying lack of clowns. And there was a lot of clowns that come up. Yeah, okay, so we have cartoon episodes, send us a letter, come home to play. Michael's the one that keeps running into a lot of clowns. And a lot of weird things, honestly. Alexander runs into a lot of, like, well, okay, Alexander also was in the beginning for a lot. Let's see, they're also, yeah, clowns, friendly neighborhood. Again, Alexander saying that. They seem to worship sticks in this place. Unaltered form has some more interesting ramifications. God, I really want these logs so badly. Let's see, the manor pops up again because Velvat... Well, the manor popped up again, and then Velvat entered, and it was an endless cell block. The plaza... The portal broke, and that's why you have this big old stretch of red. Steampunk thing with Michael, and then this is where David starts showing up. It's only for these ones. Except this one. Yeah, this is the last one that Michael opens up, though. At least for now. Yeah, this is actually... Hang on a second. Are you doing the thing? Aha! Okay. Thomas Reed went in... Wait, Thomas Reed? The portal shouldn't be used like this. I'd like a word, David. Okay, so the person writing these notes isn't the same person that is in charge of this stuff. Huh, well, that's interesting. And then, what is this? Paper, David just threw them in. Result is even more concerning than previous experiment. concerning that the EMNU card would result with that. Oh my god. Okay, alright. So a bunch of these are redacted. Yeah, okay, a lot of these are redacted information, except for this sort of thing. Actually, yeah, okay, all these are empty. These are also empty. Yeah, that just means the portal's broken. This is a weird thing that someone might just have highlighted at the moment. I'm not sure. Okay, so we have a little bit more information. So David, Grumble David. So for a while, everything was kind of okay. They were just doing a little bit of experiments, except for this started making them freak out a little bit. But things kind of went normal for a little bit until this black void popped up, which again, I've talked about. It's probably where the goop monster suddenly showed up, because again, feel like being watched and permanently change. And then we start having weird things following and matching up. At this point, Michael also starts hopping in, but his stuff is a little bit more mundane at first. But they're trying to get rid of Goop Monster, at least because something happens right here. Right? Something happens. And then what happens is people enter. You know, again, things are kind of normal for a little bit, except for a lot of clowns. Well, normal is a weird place can be. And then the unaltered form of this room has something weird happen with it. What it is, not sure. But after a while, it's the manor again, as this is sort of blocked out for us for now. And then the portal breaks at the, I guess, second CCU. Especially as, like, right after Velvot enters as well, which is a little bit silly. A little bit goofy. Let's see. This is where everybody, like, a bunch of people died, like 20 people died. And then David starts taking over. And David starts basically tossing people in, which includes Thomas Reed. Which now I'm realizing what happened with Thomas Reed. So this is where Thomas Reed goes missing. This is where Thomas Reed... Actually, yeah, no, hang on a second. That lines up. Alright, after this. Alright, okay. So that actually lines up pretty well with this. This isn't Thomas Reed writing this. This isn't Thomas Reed at all writing that. Thomas Reed has been thrown in at this point. It's probably David that's the one that's writing that. Because again... Yeah, and like... Okay, hang on a sec. Okay, hang on. We're gonna pull this thing up, and then we're probably gonna be pretty close to ending. Yeah, he kept shouting about... Yeah, okay. I'm guessing this happens between the... Yeah, between the 29th of April and the 3rd of May. That email happens somewhere in the middle of here. Actually, it happens after the 30th. My guess is that David realized what he was writing, like, on the website, right? And that's why he was so mad. Because he saw that, you know, he was, like, giving information out, and he was like, we should have never done any of this. And so, out of anger, he throws Thomas Reed into the Mindscape, to where he can't get out of it, essentially. And that's why he's gone missing. He's stuck in the Mindscape. And there's more people that got thrown in. Who? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I'm assuming... Yeah, okay, the card does that. Oh, the card does that because it's an EMU card. And the person that runs EMU is a dictator. And also, you know, just take out the tater part. That kind of describes David pretty well. Yeah, and I'm guessing he threw in some important paperwork in order to keep it from, like, getting discovered in the real world. And that's why it says David just threw them in. And it's more concerning than the previous experiment. But again, this isn't David writing this down. Someone's making these notes. And I don't know who it is. I'm guessing it's Alexander. But I'm not entirely sure. It could be someone even above David, which shouldn't be happening. Yeah, and then after that, it's the Wonderland, and then we're getting close to this date in the timeline. This is the date that we're about to come up on Sunday. I mean, like, in the lore, I suppose. So really, there's a bunch of things that could be happening in between these dates, and we don't know yet. At the very least, we don't know this date, and this date. Actually, no, yeah, okay. Listen, the timeline's a little funky. It's not entirely, like, set in stone. So, yeah, this is the event on Sunday. Whew, alright. I'll have to look back and see how many days got filled in between this and this. We'll see. But alright, I do have to end, though. I do have to end my stream. We did a lot of cool stuff today. We figured out a lot of stuff for 3.5 hours. So I'm gonna play the music, actually, because I stopped playing the music. And we will just... I don't know, we'll finish out talking while the last of this music plays. There's only, like, 3-4 minutes, maybe, of music to play. So I'm gonna go into the ending screen. So thank you so much to everyone who stopped in and helped out, especially Isaac. Isaac, I really appreciate all the hints. I would have been stuck forever if I didn't know where to look for that. So again, I appreciate you being like, hey, here's what you need to do. That's really helped me out. Thank you, Gravitate, for showing up as well. It was really cool seeing you pop in. Thank you, Keeper, for showing up. Again, I really appreciate, and thank you to... I'm gonna have to say it, aren't I? Yeah, thank you, Owo, for showing up as well and saying hi in the chat. It was really cool seeing just basically everyone, you know, showing up and saying hi, and helping me out. So next time is gonna be tomorrow. Next time we're gonna be doing a little bit of me figuring out how to do Spleef and stuff again, because it's been a very long time since I've actually done, like Spleef and all that fun stuff. And also I just need to brush up on, like, parkour and the stuff, like, before Sunday hits. So that's what we're gonna be doing tomorrow. And then probably let's see. So here's what's probably gonna be happening. I am gonna be at a birthday party on Saturday, so I'm not gonna be able to actually, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not gonna be able to stream on Saturday. It's gonna be the whole day, and then I got work in the evening, so I'm not gonna be able to do anything. So I think that early on Sunday, once I get off work, I'm gonna take a nap for maybe, like, a couple hours. I'm gonna get on, and then I'm gonna go through the server, like, the lobby, as much as possible. I really want to dip my teeth, like, sink my teeth into the lobby. At the same time, I really want to figure out the password to the game that we got the ability to play for a little bit. I think that's super cool. But in the meantime, oh god, I gave myself way too much time to actually fill in because there's, like, 3 more minutes of song. You know, I'm gonna end no matter what. I have to eat before I have to go to work. But again, actually, you know what? No. I have a little bit things I can do before this. Hang on a second. We're gonna go back to the screen. We're gonna go back to their donation link. Because again, this is all for Project Hope. This is all to raise money for the Gaza crisis. Again, we're at $44 right now. And again, I will be putting in my own contribution once the event actually starts. I want to give that little push once things start. So we'll definitely be going above 50 at the very least. So I appreciate anyone who has the means to donate, and if not, even just spreading the word and retweeting and going to like their Twitter and stuff would also be really appreciated, because again, this is an event that they've been putting a ton of effort into. There's so, like, you've seen the ARG. I've talked about this ARG for 3 hours. They've put in so much effort and love into this, and I would love for them to have the support that they deserve for all of the effort that they've put into this. They're going to be doing some streams tomorrow in order to lead up to everything, where I believe that they're going to be also raising this bar, like raising the goal for this charity as well, even if the event hasn't officially started yet. So if you go to their Twitter, at Shards Conundrum, you will see that I'm sure that they're going to post announcements. They're going to, you know, just sort of be being cool, being themselves, before they decide to... There's a mini ARG in the Minecraft lobby? Oh, stop it. You tease me so much. You tease me so much. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. No, I got what you meant. I appreciate. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, no, I'll definitely have to pop onto the server and like figure some stuff out about that. I've gotten a couple of hints so far about it, so we're gonna do what we can. But in the meantime, did I finally get to the rest of the songs? No, I didn't. We've still got like a minute left, so I'm gonna continue to plug. So go follow Shards Conundrum, go follow all the people that are working on it. Gravitate is one of them, Isaac is one. Ket has done a lot of work on this. Ket's really cool. Definitely follow Ket. Definitely follow everyone. But yeah, I really appreciate all the love and effort that they've been putting into this project. It's super cool to see, and it's super cool to try my hand, dip my toes in the water, and see what I can figure out, even if it's only been... Like, I don't think I've even gotten through half of the pages yet, and I've been streaming for at least, like, total 5 hours, and spending even more time after streams talking about this stuff and figuring things out. So, I got massive props to them for putting all this stuff together and being really cool, and I cannot wait for the event on Sunday. So, I will be doing a little bit of training, going through my training arc a little bit once, once tomorrow hits. Sorry, I got very distracted by Birdly rejected concept music. But yeah, I believe that's about it, though. So, again, I appreciate all you guys who stopped in. I appreciate all the guys who decided to put this together for everyone. And that is going to be it for me. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and goodbye!